live.
Doing it live.
Do it live.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah, doing it live. That's how we do it down here. We do it live. Something like that. I don't know what I'm actually trying to fucking say here. So I'm saying something, right? Yeah, there you go. So ready, guys? We are ready. Okay, so we are officially on. Welcome to Wasted Wize, episode 10. And we are, of course, waiting for some of our panelists who have not yet shown, but that's okay because our panelists come in. What is the word that I'm looking for here? Fashionably late, right? Fashionably late.
Divas. Bunch of divas.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and keep going, and we're gonna hope that they sort of find their way to where they need to be. So yeah, this is episode 10. So this is actually a monumental day because I never thought that I would be hosting the 10th episode of my podcast, and hey, nice. Here I am. So don't deserve to do this, but hey, thank you for everyone who is on, and hit the like, and guys, if you don't mind, if hit the retweet, it would be appreciated. So we are on our way to 2000K.
What just tweet you speak of?
Oh, this little thing. I think it's X thing. I don't. What the fuck does he want us to call this shit? That's what I want to fucking. Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Speaking of prima donnas, guess who walked in? Triple, how you doing?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not introducing Triple. So hey, and of course, before we get started, RPG88, thank you for coming in like always. But yeah, so Triple always comes in fashionably late because he wants everyone to know that he is here. But oh well.
Yeah, gotta make it interesting.
But anyways, yeah, well, one day I hope to get you on camera, but I guess it won't be today. But oh well.
Yeah, I gotta hit the barber. Probably lose
never.
A little weight. And then
never. He needs to manscape before I get on camera or something. I don't know.
Exactly.
Get that boy the lawnmower 2.0.
Aren't they at like lawnmower 4.0 or some shit like that or something?
Who the fuck knows? How much better can ball shaving technology get? It's just a trimmer.
dude, I bought that ball shaver thing. They said, oh yeah, it protects your balls. No, the fuck it doesn't.
You don't know.
My balls are finally safe. The lawnmower 4.0 is here. Snag. Oh my fucking sack.
Dude, do not get me started. I mean, it's not that it's any less painful shaving with a Gillette, but damn, I get less cuts with a Gillette than I do with that fucking lawnmower. So,
I learned a long time ago that I would rather take the time and fucking be careful with a fucking regular razor than use those fucking trimmers. They always snag shit.
Oh, this episode brought to you by Manscaped. There we go. Anyway, keep going.
Nobody's sponsoring this fucking.
Nice. Wait a second. 10 episodes in, he's got a sponsor. Look at that, yo. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, this is how we roll. This is how I'm just that good. That's all I gotta say. We insult them and then he still pay us their money.
Yo, he's working. He's working that phone behind the scenes. People is what he's doing, man. He's getting the word out.
Yeah. I'm the hardest working man on YouTube, or the man who works hard on YouTube. There you go.
The only thing he's going to get sponsored by is Summer's Eve because he's a douche. So,
Well, at least I'm not being sponsored by MaxiPad like your podcast is, so it's okay.
Hey, actually, 4GQ we do get sponsored by Manscaped, so there you go.
Oh fuck! Okay, there goes your point. They'll probably tell you, okay, you need to get off that fucking podcast. All right. So before I give my introductions, let me introduce a new guy, F YouTube Scissors. So you actually, Mr. F YouTube, do you actually shave your balls with scissors? You don't get a clean shave. I mean,
I don't think that's considered a shave then.
Yeah, that's a trim. That's a trim.
Yeah, he's trimming.
So obviously,
he's got the Viking braids going from the satchel. You know what I'm saying?
That's nothing like bitches fucking shaving their tongues, brushing your.
Hold on, what kind of show is this, guys? I don't even know, man. I'm just going with it. I don't know.
It's
this is about it. This is about it.
I thought this was gaming, man. I mean, I could go with whatever.
Left and right.
We're talking about.
standing
we're
their
playing with
tongues on their
something, okay?
balls.
You don't need a controller to play with everything that you have. Okay, that's
Oh
what I
wow,
gotta say. I'm
wow.
putting it out
Okay,
there.
joystick. Got you. Got
Yeah,
you.
Exactly. And there's no drift. Okay, well, some
Well.
You catch my drift.
Well,
Mm.
he had to hit that well like he's speaking from personal experience.
I'm done. I'm done already. Yo,
Yeah.
this is a record. 3 minutes in, I'm done.
But we know a fact. One thing though, right? If YouTube is using scissors to cut his balls, he's not gotten a blow job in about 10 years, or at least, or something. I got to say that, right? Because the last time I checked, ain't no woman sucking anything with some hair on it. I'm sorry to say. All right, I'm putting it out there. Maybe that's an Alabama thing. Maybe YouTube they like them hairy down there. But
unless they're savages.
I don't want to hear about any
That's
Alabama
what it
things
is.
either. We don't want to hear about what they do in Alabama. You know, there's a lot of.
you want to know because you're just curious that way. Come on now.
His balls got a beard.
Don't tell me you didn't look at your cousin and say, "Oh my God, look at that fine young thing right there."
So so welcome
where-
to Wasted
where-
with Wise.
Where's
Mhm.
Cletus when we need him, man? Where's new? We need Cletus, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta get Cletus up in here. I gotta get Cletus up in here one time. All right, so let's go ahead and get this shit started. Okay, I think we've already gotten this shit started. All right, so my first panelist and the guy who came in fashionably late. It reminds me of the sea because he
4
makes me
minutes.
sick. Triple, how you doing?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Yeah, just
And what are you drinking, dude?
water.
Please tell me
'cause
something besides
water.
fucking water. Besides
I don't
dinosaur
have,
piss.
look, I didn't go buy any beer or anything like that. The strongest stuff I have, or the only stuff I really have, is like over 100 proof. So I'm not trying to
He
do
said
anything
meth.
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, that would have made for a fun triple after a little while, you know.
So
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah. I was thinking about getting some Modelo real quick, but I was like, damn, I got like 20 minutes. I'm already getting yelled at for being 4 minutes late. So like, I'm just gonna have my little bottle of water.
Go
Stay
ahead.
hydrated.
A drunk triple is the best triple. That's what I say.
Yeah,
So
bro.
anyhow. All right. Our next panelist is a guy whose only hobby is to collect dust. Cerebral, how you doing?
Oh
To
wow.
collect what?
Dust.
Dust. He meant like in your joints too, man. You're
Yeah,
like,
I guess, yeah.
Angel dust.
That's
The best.
It's called calcium buildup at my age, man. That's what that is.
How
I'm
you
doing all right.
What you drinking? And
I am
you
drinking
good
coffee.
besides
I'm
dinosaur?
drinking coffee.
Java.
So caffeinated dinosaur piss. Good.
Yep. Hey, we had this discussion every week. Yeah.
You
I'm
just ask
going
his
to fucking
address.
send
and
you a bottle.
It's ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Send me your address and you'll have a bottle by the end of the week. That's all I got to say. It's okay. So just let me know.
What did you hear that? He's
all
gonna
right.
give you a bottle a week. Just send me
Yeah.
the address. There you
A
go.
bottle? Yeah. Send me an address. I'll give you. Hey, Wild Irish Rose
Hey,
is only $2.
Yo,
That's all I gotta
ask
say.
for that
Hey.
Johnny Walker, bro. Get that Johnny Walker, man. Trust me.
If I get Johnny
Fucking
Walker,
no, I'm not
what-
gonna send this guy.
Johnny Walker
I'm not
Black,
sending you
right?
no
The
fucking-
black label shit.
Yes, go ahead, dude. If he's gonna do it, man, raise the
Dude,
standards,
you
bro.
are-
That's right. That's right.
Be calling for
No,
man.
all bullshit. All jokes aside, do you know how many Johnny Walkers I'm sitting on? All jokes. My father loves Johnny Walker.
I'm sure you are sitting on a Johnny Walker. Get off his lap.
Is that what they call it down there in the South?
No,
he's
He's talking about his
At
Uncle
least-
Johnny and what the nickname
Okay.
was his Walker, man.
You guys are just jealous that I'm getting some in the 21st century and you haven't gotten any yet. So there you go.
Ooh.
And
Shots
your
fired.
asshole appreciates it.
Spend it.
Oh!
Buddy. I'm telling you. Jesus.
Hey, at least I don't have any constipation problems. That's all I gotta say.
I guess not.
It just goes in and goes out. That's all I gotta say. No
Mm.
problem.
Wow.
Oh,
Whistles
no.
when the wind
Anyone else
blows.
want to get in on this topic?
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Speaking of sharing
Fuck, dude,
things,
the visuals, man.
We do our
my
best.
next panelist, the only thing this guy shares is his STDs. Darth, how you doing?
Oh.
It's only- I like
The
sharing.
gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just don't like the shankers. I don't know. I'm doing okay. Sorry, a little tired, a little late getting in here. And yes,
Okay, what you drinking?
Again, I'm drinking Guinness again. So there you go.
Oh, cool, cool. Are you just drinking straight Guinness, or are you mixing up with hops? With
No,
some lights
just
in there.
No.
Oh,
just
okay,
Guinness.
good.
He said no
You
black and
just going
tan, no
straight-
black and tan. Bro.
Not right now. Not right
Yeah.
now. I like the black.
Well,
and
when
tan.
you go well, Darth said earlier, when you go black, you don't go back. So there you go.
I can't do the
Just
dark
putting it out there.
beers like Guinness unless we're doing like Irish car bombs. I can't fucking do them.
I can't. There's Guinness in my refrigerator right now. It's because my son's friend left it here. Like I'll pass it on to anybody who wants it. Go ahead.
Fucking pussies. That's all you are. All you.
No,
I'll tell you what, though, I've had Guinness here and I've had Guinness in the UK, and the stuff in the UK is much better.
Oh, it's not even the same. It's not even the fucking same Guinness. I mean, I don't even know what they serve there. I thought Guinness was imported from the UK to America.
Probably going from the drought to the stout. The stout is I prefer that. That's probably what you're drinking over there anyway. That's better in my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's much more chewy over there. It's good stuff, man.
You stick a fork in the fucking shit. Good stuff.
Yeah. Also, some brands produce their products in multiple locations around the world, so it really depends on where your batches are coming from.
Yeah,
and what they'll do is they'll send the grains and hops and stuff they use over here, and then it'll be produced over here.
If you can,
the worst offender
of beer like bread, you know it's good beer.
Yeah.
The worst offender is not even beer. The worst offender is chocolate. Like if you eat chocolate on that side of the pond, it is like day and night different. Like they eat the chocolate here, it's fucking like you're eating goddamn wax, you know?
Well,
like,
I can tell you why. I can tell you why, because we use high fructose corn syrup and they use real sugar.
It depends on who.
Are you sure about that?
Well, yeah, most American brand chocolates use high fructose corn syrup.
Well, if you're talking
I wouldn't doubt it.
If you're talking about candy bars and stuff, you go in places and getting chocolate here. You can get chocolate that's freaking amazing, but you just got to know where to go.
You have to know where to look. Whereas there, that's the only way they make it is with pure cane sugar.
I don't know if you've gone to Rocky Mountain Candy Company.
I heard cane. What happened? Cane.
Rocky Mountain Candy. Damn it.
Candy and cane. Yeah.
Cane. Yeah.
Yeah.
It all goes together, man.
Who you've been meeting once a week, but I can tell her to calm the fuck down, man. You can leave a mark.
Well, you know, even like Hershey's and stuff like that, like Snickers bars overseas, the chocolate is just much better. And
because they use sugar.
Why. But why would Hershey's tell their plants in the UK to use sugar and their plants here? It's because it's cheaper here. It's cheaper to use corn syrup.
America has a lot of like lower standards when it comes to stuff like that. And
it's the corn lobby. Remember, they
allow you to use a lot more crazier shit.
It's just like our Coke, man. Fucking everyone knows that Mexican Coke is better than Coke from here because in Mexico they use actual sugar.
Yeah, cane sugar.
Same with Dublin Dr.
Coke.
Same with Dublin Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Dublin Dr. Pepper is the same way. Out of Dublin, Texas.
You know you sugar, bitch.
Thank you for this little cartel.
Yep.
You're very welcome.
We use real Colombian here. You know.
That's
our next.
Keep Coke in business anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Our next panelist is a guy who has a tongue so long. Don't ask me how I know, but he has a tongue so long he can still seal the envelope when it is in the mailbox. Super.
What the?
I'm doing good, man. That's a fucking strange instruction. Again, the visuals I see in my head, it's like
that is such a bad picture. That was such a bad picture.
That was a bad description. God damn.
Well, you know, I gotta do something. I gotta say something to him. I guess I don't know. All right. So, our first guest, we're expecting a couple more panelists. You know, Loca's coming in late. You know, they have that pre-show before our show. So, yeah, don't tell him I called him his show a pre-show because he's going to kill me. But anyhow, yeah, so Loca and Cozy are coming in. We're still expecting Cozy as well. So, and we are still expecting a couple other people. So, as they come in, we will introduce them. But until that time, let me go ahead and introduce our first guest for tonight. We've been going back and forth quite a bit. And finally, we were able to get him scheduled to come on tonight. And, well, he is a self-made man. And apparently, he should have tried getting an expert instead, I guess, before he made himself. Xbot, how you doing?
That was poorly done. That was poorly done. That was just bad.
Yeah, I didn't know where you're going with that. So I was just like,
Look,
Are they ever?
Guys,
Are they ever
it's
not
okay.
poorly
It's okay.
done?
He
Hey,
paid me
look,
to be
it's
on
a
the
work-
show, so the check cleared, man. It's all right. He can say whatever intro he wants, man.
How
But
you doing?
nah,
Bob?
what's going on, everybody? There's a lot to talk about, man. A lot of crazy things have happened. I know I am absolutely addicted to a game called Party Animals right now, and thanks for inviting me, man. Let's go. Let's do this, yo.
Okay. Speaking of Party Animals, do you get Fall Guys vibes?
It's better than Fall Guys. It's
I mean,
better than Fall
the
Guys.
physics. The physics are kind of the same, but when it comes to the
visual
actual
aesthetic is too.
Actually the aesthetic it's a lot more detailed. I can see this like similarities in the body animation, stuff like that, but it is a lot more detailed, and the movement is a lot more, it's a lot less vague. It's more crisp. Like when you go to throw, like even if it's too heavy for you, like you can really see he tries to throw. Where, Fall Guys, Gang Beasts, they're all a little more vague kind of feeling. This is a little more spot. I like the feel of this one more. Yeah.
And for me, this one is better, easier to control the grabbing and the moving and stuff, because it's not a twin stick, left hand, right hand thing. It's right trigger to grab stuff, and which is easier for me. So
tighter controls.
One thing that
Yes.
The one thing that really sort of shied me away from Fall Guys, I played quite a bit of it with my little boy, but I really did not like their physics engine. I don't know what physics engine there. It's very, very floaty, and it's good for maybe brief stints of 5 to 10 minutes or so, but then it gets really freaking annoying after a while.
The thing that for me was annoying was that sorry, go ahead, finish. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, cut him off again.
One more time.
That motherfucker. The thing that annoyed me was like if you lost that round, they forced you to fucking watch the rest of the round and every subsequent round after that. Like you give a shit who wins at the end. It's like, yay, douchebag 5679 is the winner. Like I don't give a shit. So you have to press multiple button presses to back to the main menu. Then join a new game. It's like, dude, I don't give a shit. If I lost,
hold on, they have free for all? Because I've been playing team all the time. So your whole team gets eliminated, but then I just start throwing bombs into the middle of the arena and blow everybody's ass up. So
that's
you're talking about Party Animals. I love Party Animals.
You were talking about Party Animals wise, or you're talking about the other one?
No, I was talking about Fall Guys. That's why I don't like the physics of Fall Guys. That's why I was kind of sure So I think we got that. We got those games crossed, but Fall Guys.
It's easy to do it.
Yeah, I hate that fact of that, where you have to sit there and watch the fucking rest.
Yeah,
of
gotta sit down. That's what they make an X button for.
Yeah, but it's like you got a long button press, and you guys a loading screen to get back to the menu. It's just like immediately boot me. Like once I lose, just fucking boot me out. I don't give a shit who wins. It doesn't matter. They're fucking random ass people.
I got you. Yeah.
But I guess if you're playing with a team, though, that's different.
But you're not. You're playing by yourself. And
with Fall Guys, I can see. I thought he was talking about Party Animals, and at least with Party Animals, they give you something to do while you're waiting. And you can people out with over everybody. I don't know. It's a cool game. It's a cool game, man.
It is.
Just rounds where you just watch people. Yeah,
it's not as cool as when I play Xbox Golf. He doesn't play me golf anymore because he's tired of losing. But that's okay.
All right, man. Dude, don't dig that up, brother. Don't do it, man.
No, you want to take Party Animals to the next level. Try an edible and then play that game. The game takes a whole.
Oh, dude, is there any other way? Yeah, you're talking to. I should change my name to Xbot 420 to be really honest with you, man. Like that's just that comes natural to gaming. Like that goes hand in hand, brother. Like I don't know. You gotta join a party sometime, man.
Hey man, the tiger threw a bomb at the bear, man. He fell down the hole.
Man, do you see that?
I wish I could get.
Where the
I wish
fuck
I
are
could
my
get high
Flamin'
enough
Hot
where Cheech and
Cheetos,
Chong were
man?
narrating party animals. I think that would probably be the closest I ever get to heaven, man. To be honest with you, like that would be incredible.
You just have to switch to
Do
different
you
kind of drugs, buddy.
Yeah.
You see
I've done quite a few, bro.
The
You could
tiger
water acid,
hitting
start there. That'll
the
hit you.
tiger hitting the bear is a symbolism of man's inhumanity to man, man.
All right,
Oh,
so,
Jesus
somebody
what it
mute
is.
his
This is a
mic.
whole
Somebody
thing.
mute him now.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Give him control anyway.
all I had to
If
hear,
we're
all I had
gonna
to
go
hear was
that route
symbolism, and
where-
I'm like, no.
If we're gonna go that route where it's like narration, they should get like what's his name, Attenborough, David Attenborough, to like narrate, like,
Oh
like
my
it's an
God,
actual
that would be
major
so
documentary.
Oh my god!
The tiger
Look at the bear.
He got about as deep as that fist in his ass.
wow, there we go. There we go. Quote of the night right there.
Oh, God.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, anyhow, let's go ahead and go to the first topic. The first topic I want to talk about is just a small little thing, and just want to see if anyone really touched base with it. It was the Devil May Cry trailer that was announced for Netflix. The one thing that is getting me excited about this trailer is that the animators in this trailer, or the animators for this anime, are the same animators, who did Castlevania. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it actually. There's also another anime that they're working on. I forgot the other name. It's also coming out for Netflix. It's not based on a video, not based on a video game that I know of. But yeah, it also looks really good. But this is the same guy who did all of the Castlevania stuff. So Castlevania came up pretty good. He was respectable to the source material. So Devil May Cry, since it also is pretty lore intensive, I'm hoping, or I'm thinking that it's going to be equally as good because they're going to respect the source material. Did anyone get a chance to see it, and anyone looking forward to it?
I didn't have a chance to see it, but I loved Castlevania on Netflix. They just released Nocturne, the new series. It's not as good, but it's still like animation wise and shit. It's still awesome. So anything that's done with those guys, I'm looking forward to it. And the Devil May Cry is clearly right up their alley with the violence and shit that we're gonna want to see. So I'm excited for it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited.
Same. It's been a while since I watched the last Devil May Cry anime, but it was a pretty good one. But it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It had a really good opening song, though. I'll give it that much. But seeing that they have a new one coming to Netflix, same with you guys. Looking forward to see how it plays out, and hopefully it's good. And yeah, I was seeing someone talk about all the they were referencing Dante's outfit, and they were saying how his design is pulled from all versions, like different versions of Dante. Yeah, that's interesting. Someone caught that, so yeah, look forward to it.
And rumor is that he also has the license to do Tomb Raider as well. And
Yeah, so they have
I saw
animated
something
Tomb
about
Raider.
Well,
that,
they're already doing an
Yeah.
animated Tomb Raider though.
Yeah.
With what's her name, Haley, whatever the hell the name is, the bitch that played
Haley Atwell
Carter in the
yeah.
MCU. Yeah.
Yo, the bitch that played what's her face, you know?
Hey,
what I'm
listen,
saying?
I say bitch with all due respect. That's
Wait,
that's my way of saying woman. Is bitch.
It's a personal sign of respect for
She
Nova,
is a
man.
Bad,
Is
Yeah.
bad British bitch.
Hey, anybody in the chat interested in this?
Well, no, I am. I mean, I didn't really jump at the trailer or whatnot. I watch anime like Jujutsu Kaisen and I watch My Hero as well, but like Bleach has been off the chain. This oh my goodness, man. And like I'm excited about this. It doesn't really catch me the way the anime that comes from the manga catches me. Anytime they grab from another source for some rhyme or reason, I don't know what it is, but I definitely want to see this. I mean, I'm a gamer, I watch anime. This is combining both of them. I want to see what's going on, man. Definitely.
Saying it's not dangling your dingle. Sorry.
I got a little tingle. I think there's a feeling there, but I gotta explore it, man. You know what I'm saying? I really gotta find the source.
Okay, explore it on your own time. Don't do it during the show. Yeah.
I'm doing
well,
it
if you're
right
gonna
now.
explore it on the show, do it on make sure your camera's on, okay?
Not
If you're
right
gonna
now.
explore
No,
stuff on the
why?
show,
What are you
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, if we're gonna get
Yeah,
banned.
my camera's on, but
Hey,
it's
we gotta
going
go.
to my OnlyFans like live as we go. So Go ahead and pay up,
Well,
people.
you can link your own.
Yeah.
There we go.
I need it.
No, but when are we gonna get games that look like this on both a like a visual level and just
I don't know.
content-wise? When are we gonna get
Games that look like anime art styles.
Well, games that look like this. I would love to play a Devil May Cry that looks exactly like this.
Well,
yeah, man. I see where you're going for. I think
they got a good balance now between what the game feel, look, and then like the anime look and stuff like that. Like I play like the fighter, like Demon Slayer. I play that.
Those guys.
And dude, it's really accurate to the show, but in a 3D.
Have you guys seen Dragon Quest Adventures of Dai? Infinity Strash, like the graphics in that one, the visuals compared to the anime and the art style in the game, like that.
The Dragon Ball Z fighting game.
Yeah, Fighter Z, Fighters.
Yeah.
So
and they got that thing. Go ahead. No, they got.
No, you go.
I'm sorry. Go. Okay, Super, you go. Sorry.
No, it's all right, man. Go.
No, you go.
No, I'm not gonna go because they're gonna cut me off again. Just go.
Okay, so the reason I'm saying that is that the reason I was saying that.
Sorry, I fucked everybody up.
The reason I'm saying that is they got that Dragon Ball Z fighter running on the fucking Switch, which is like a goddamn potato, maybe one step below a potato. So it's not that I think the art style is that graphically demanding, so they could probably do more, right? Like they can get it to get it more accurate fidelity if they went to cell shading, which is basically what these anime things look like. And that's what I was thinking. Why wouldn't they do that? Why do they want to go to 3D?
We have to.
I understand about the whole Mortal Kombat 1 thing, right? I understand that, but people do realize like the hardware that is in their hands when they decide to buy that game, right? like anybody who knows anything, you're dealing with the Tegra, I'm gonna be nice, say fairly out of date chipset. Like I don't know what people were expecting. It was good that it was playable. If people wanted to buy it, that's great. But
8 years old.
Stop comparing that shit to like. Comparing that shit to PS5 and Series X. Like, don't. Why? Why are you doing that? It makes no sense. Man.
It's funny to look at, but people are like serious on.
Triple just dropped himself. He was going to say something. Super, what were you going to say?
That's called a cliffhanger, people.
I was going to say before that with certain types of games, like we have the South Park games that look exactly like the show, but that's easy because those characters are only seen from the front or the side or the back like that. So it's easy to take those 2D characters and translate them. When it comes to the animes, you can't. It's hard to do those characters in 360. Because even in the animes, you only see them from like front, back, 3/4 view, side. Like there isn't kind of anything in between. I don't know. I think it'd be hard.
Yeah, it's still 2D. It's just shadow play.
It would just be hard to translate that into a game where your character is 3-dimensional, not 2-dimensional, and have it all look like it's supposed to look. It would be. I think it's just if it can be done. I don't think it's hardware limitations. I think it's just in terms of how long it would take to make it look like that is probably not worth it for how hard they would have to work and what they would get as a payoff. But I think it's totally possible in the current hardware.
And on that note, I humbly ask for a Black Clover game for Xbox and every platform.
Yes.
Please, Black Clover, come on.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, amen. If you've not seen Black Clover is
I'm
Black Clover shows a game coming.
Black Clover, the anime with a protagonist screams like crazy.
Anime.
Well, yeah, that's like the first 14 episodes. Yeah, they calm him down after that, man.
Yeah, so, I'm caught up with it. I'm reading the manga now.
Completely off topic. Did you guys watch the One Piece live action on Netflix?
No. I gotta stay away because I'm still really early on One Piece. I wasn't like I'm new on that series, so
I never watched the anime, but I thought the live action was all right. I thought it was decent. I guess
a lot of people say it's really good, man.
It's Netflix's most popular or best viewed or most viewed show of all time, like even more than Stranger Things, which is strange.
That's insane right there, man.
Given it's One Piece, I'm not too surprised, honestly.
I didn't realize that One Piece rolled that deep, right? I always heard One Piece. I'm like, I didn't know that One Piece was fucking that badass, or like had that many people that liked it, because I never really heard of it. I mean, I knew what it was, but I never heard people on a daily basis talking about it or anything. But yeah, I guess somehow One Piece ended up becoming Netflix's most viewed show, or most people.
Yeah, One Piece is a steamroller, man. Like they have so many episodes. They've been popular for so long. Like it's
scary to I started like the first few episodes, and like I can't keep up with it. I might just read the manga at this point because I'm so far behind.
Yeah, well, the Cowboy Bebop live action bombed. Like nobody liked the live action of the Cowboy.
Oh no, I saw one of the clips. I don't remember the exact quote, but it was someone making a black eye joke or something like that. I was like, this ain't it. Stop.
Yeah. You know, am I the only one? I guess I was watching One Piece, and I've seen the anime from episode 1 all the way to the most current level. I was watching the live action. I just couldn't get into it. I mean, I'm like, it's good. It's a good adaptation, but I like my One Piece looking like my One Piece, you know. It's just I don't know.
Fair.
I mean, I guess it's more of a traditional.
Dude, there's nothing is ever gonna come out that absolutely everybody is gonna like, yo. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when preferences come down, it's good to see that. It seems like because they really tried. They want to push anime into real life. You see it. They see the popularity in the genre, and they're trying to cash in any way that they can.
As long as they can respect
One Piece does a real good job of capturing the feeling and like the way the anime feels in cartoon form, and putting it in live action in a way where it doesn't feel overly silly. Because a lot of the like anime shit you can't do in live action because it's just gonna look fucking stupid. Like you can't. I couldn't imagine half the shit I see in animes happening in live action. But One Piece, from what I've seen, like they do some weird, silly shit, but it somehow works. Like I don't know. I can't explain it, but I thought it was okay.
Yeah, this was the game I was
achievement unlocked.
Yeah, this is the game. I'm not fucking pronouncing that shit with all this alcohol in it. Okay? I'm not pronouncing that. Yeah, you can have that. Okay, you can have that. It's one,
I got like a 100-day streak of illegal. I got this, guys. I can pronounce this properly.
Yeah. No, but why can't they give me that type of? I mean, I would prefer. To be honest with you, and this is what I fundamentally believe. Do you remember games like 13 and all those games that back in the day with the PS2, PS3 era, they were huge on cell shading. And the good thing about games like that and Wind Waker and stuff, they hold better with the passage of time. Yeah. I mean,
hold on. Super Nintendo games hold up great over the passage of time. I don't want developers to go and just start making those again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of
nice,
pretty much
a nice mix of it is.
Everything. It depends. It's an art style. There are definitely benefits to it or whatnot. In this one, you want it to go back to the source more. I mean, we'll see what happens. You see, there are games that are really close to what you're asking for. I think it's just a matter of time, man.
Like if they're doing
anime. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like if they're making
walking down a hallway, he's not doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's like an actual anime.
I like the camera movement and stuff going on right now. Like
visually it looks cool.
It's really organic. Like it's got an organic feel. You got to sway. You got to kind of almost like looking around type feel. Like the camera is checking out the scenario. That's cool.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, like for example, the Ninja Gaiden trilogy that was released on Xbox, it looked really good, and it was close to that type of look, I guess, if you're looking at for it. It was not strictly 3D, but it was not strictly cell shaded. It was like a mixture of the two. But yeah, I mean, I like my anime looking like my anime.
Oh, this looks.
Go ahead.
The fighting is pretty awesome in this. I mean, shit.
Oh no! Do you remember that game? Oh shoot! What is that game? I'm
That
having a
actually
brain
does look
fucking
pretty
fart.
good.
No, this looks a lot like.
No,
it.
there was that game on 360. The Naruto
This
in
computer can run
360, the Xbox
Talk about
360.
Naruto.
Ultimate Ninjas. Ultimate Ninja
Yeah,
Storm
remember
type
it
of
came
game?
out on the 360 and it was like an open world or pseudo
Oh,
open
that
world
one.
Naruto. Yeah, it was really good actually, and the graphics to this day hold well, you know. And yeah, I mean that's Naruto to me. I mean, like if you made a 3D Naruto, I just don't. I don't know. I just don't prescribe.
You
I
just make a huge mess of something.
All right. Cerebral, do you have anything to say? You've been pretty quiet about this.
Nope, I got nothing to say about none of this stuff.
He's like, it's that weep shit.
okay.
Let's move on.
It's a weep. All right. Anyone else have anything to say about all this shit?
Oh yeah, Capcom. What else we gonna get in anime? We got Dragon's Dogma. We got Devil May Cry. Give us a proper Monster Hunter anime. I know there's other Monster Hunter animes out there, but like it'd be kind of cool. Not
Like
just
a-
He said, but a proper one. Yeah, is what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Not a stories one. Yeah.
Not the live
All right,
action one.
so-
We don't talk about.
Well, let me take a shot because nobody else fucking is. Well, maybe Darth will take a sip. I don't know, but who knows? I don't know
Just a little
if anyone else had a chance to get their alcohol, but there you go. Yeah.
I'll take a shot of water. H2O. You know.
You said you were gonna go get something to drink, dude. Come on now.
He did.
Fucking
Got some more water.
That's how I have to drive to get like
Yeah.
something.
Parched, man. He's
I don't
thirsty.
know.
He's thirsty.
There's got to be something that is toxic in your household right about now that you could.
I just said
right now.
there is. I said there's something like
Go hit the
too
damn
strong.
Tide Pods already.
You know, it's
Jeez.
just strong. It's really strong. I don't want it.
I mean, your logo is screaming Tide Pods to me right now. It's just, I'm telling you.
Well, if it's Tide Pods, you got it's Tide Pods we'll have to deal with. Okay. Anyway. So
Why is it triple talk anymore?
I think he's dead. All right, our next topic. Our next topic. Far Cry 7 story and gameplay details supposedly leaked. So yeah,
When did that happen? I never even heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it happened this week. Yeah.
I saw like
So apparently
a mashup
I
of
heard shit
like
about it.
who was it? Like it was. I guess it was a fake cover. The character was like Andrew Tate or something like that. I was like, that's why when I saw, I was like, is this legit? Is this legit? And then someone is like mashed together. Some weird
They're
shit.
making him the Far Cry 7 villain.
Yeah, that's why I just kinda
Andrew
like-
Tate and Donald
just
Trump
scrolled
Eiffel
past-
Tower and a Somali bitch.
I just scrolled past it.
What?
I was like, I don't know
Remember?
what this is. I'll keep scrolling.
what was the thing that bothers me about all this is this, right? Okay, so Far Cry, it has a established gameplay loop. Whether you like that gameplay loop or not, generally speaking, when you buy a Far Cry game, you know sort of what you're getting into, right? But yeah, and there's always this head evil guy who's a part of some organization that you're going to be taking down and blah 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 blah, and it's like open world or pseudo open world if you whatever. But anyhow, they're trying to mix it up, and some of the things that are being reported, I don't know if I really am on board with. One of these things especially, apparently there is a in-game 72-hour time limit, which is approximately 24 hours in real life gameplay. And that if you're supposed to rescue some family members or something like that, apparently it's based in some sort of tropical island in the Caribbean. So make believe tropical island, and you have to go in and save your family from this organization as normal, but you only got 72 in-game hours to do it. And you can pick whichever order you want to pick them, but if you and their deaths have an impact on the story, but if you don't do it, they're going to send you back again to the beginning. So it's called almost like a roguelike mixed with that.
It's kind of like Majora's Mask.
But no, Majora's Mask it doesn't reset the game from what I've understood. From what the leaks are saying, that the game itself fundamentally resets. The whole game resets.
Well, no, because
if
in
you
Majora's
don't
Mask,
do it,
you only have until the fucking moon gets too close, and once the moon is there, you're fucked.
Crashes until it crashes. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you'd have to start the game over.
Then everybody's dead.
No, but you can play that music that rewinds time and everything like that, so you don't lose all of the save data that you have. Apparently, like if you don't save everybody in a certain time frame,
Like
everything gets reset.
Well,
Yeah,
what if you really don't love that wife? What if you were looking for a divorce anyway? I mean, there's a lot of variables here.
I don't know. I don't.
Then you don't save her. You don't save her, and you take that ending.
Nuts, bitch.
Yeah.
It's like
this is the ending.
I don't know.
The heifer
Honestly,
should have had my money.
It depends how that gameplay mechanic actually works, because it is kind of interesting that it is okay. You've got 72 hours to complete whatever your mission is. Like you need to that's it. You got 72 hours. Fucking hop to it. And if you don't do it in time, you lose. I mean, that's kind of interesting. It really depends if it's going to be to the point where a bunch of people are failing and it's too hard to actually do it in 72 hours. Maybe that's an issue. But if it's something where you can easily do it in 72 hours, just don't dick around. I don't think it'll be that bad. But we don't even know if it's a real thing. But I mean, it could be cool. Who knows?
And but if this is going to be open world, aren't you sort of robbing people from that?
Well, Wize, real quick. Now, first off, I gotta say, when you started this topic, it sounded like you were already upset that they might change it. You were talking about the dedicated gaming loop from the previous one. So you already sounded like you were upset. Now, here's the thing. Now, for you personally, you got to go and you got to look at the business side and see how we're sales and stuff like that for the past 2 iterations. Now, if they were going down, it would cause them to try to rethink the franchise, like the direction of it, right? So they could be like, hey, let's put them in a more realistic. Hey, this is going on. You only have so much time. You're here. You got to get this done. And maybe when it comes down to it, if they do something like that, I would see them also having kind of like what they would call a free play mode, where you can go in and you can just go in and tear shit up. And like, if you want to go in and mess around on the island and kind of get your bearings and stuff like that, you go in on the free play. But then when you come down to the actual campaign, it would be set to that time. Like if they do it like that, and with what Super said, in terms of them it's really hard to do something like that, because you got to really balance, the immersion and you got to really balance a building of intensity. You know what I'm saying? As that clock is ticking, the gamers got to feel like, oh man, like this is really, the shit's hitting the fan. I really got to go. Like if they can do that, it would be a good thing, man.
And that's a weird balance too, because you can't make it so the clock is so fast that you're always.
Yeah, that's really hard to do, man. Like, man, I don't know. I mean, they might have been talking to that online AI to get the actual parameters straight. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can understand on a story perspective how it works, right? Like, for example, like if like the Breath of the Wild games and stuff, like, you have to go and save Zelda, and here she is basically holding Ganon at bay, and there you go, and your job is to save Zelda, and what you do is instead go out and go fish or some shit like that. So it makes sense, right? Like, this is the priority,
Like, she'll be okay. Nobody's gonna mess with her.
Lose, like, even if you don't complete if the main mission was saving your girlfriend, even if you didn't complete it, like you failed, you didn't do it within the time frame. Who's to say that doesn't mean that you can't still go explore the island after the fact? Right.
That's true.
So who the hell knows how they're going to do it? But the thing is, we've heard for years now with Ubisoft games, and then specifically with Far Cry, that we want them to do new and different things. We don't want to climb any more fucking towers to unlock parts of the map. Stop doing that, right? We don't want a map with fucking icons. Stop doing that. So I'm excited for Mirage and different. So this is something. If this is actually what they're doing, it's new and different. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but I appreciate them actually doing something new and different if this is in fact what they're doing.
I definitely I will co-sign on that, man. And it's so Nova, I know you're out there on social media, your YouTube channel, all that good stuff. So you see like how almost two-sided the community is. Yeah, we want new and different, and oh no, we don't want that. Like we want new and different. Like right off the bat, they just shoot it down.
Oh yeah.
You changed that? How dare you?
I don't know. I'm not trying to shoot it down, but this thing is it's an open world.
Ooh, guilty conscience. I didn't even say you, sir.
Well, I am saying it, me. I am saying me, because if it's an open fucking world and then you're hamstringing me from exploring it because you're only giving me 72 fucking hours.
You go into free play. Go into free play. You go kill some cheetahs and like bang an orangutan and take out some posts. You know, do what you got to do.
No, see, I was the type of person who said that. Yeah, that when they told me to go save Zelda, I'm like, yeah, that heifer's been doing it for 100 years. She'll be okay for a couple more years.
She'll be fine. She's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
strong woman. Strong.
I'll say, like, I haven't played a Far Cry game in forever, but if people are asking for it to be more of a how can I put it, like a more closed experience versus having to do like 20 different things, then I can understand wanting to have that, but also not being stripped for time to saying, hey, you got to do this in a certain amount of time. But it's all about the approach. If they're doing it in a way that the player doesn't feel too pressured to properly explore, and you even balance it correctly to where like you should explore, but you only got so much time to do so and so, and you're kind of pulling the players in different directions, making them figure if they got to do the campaign now or later, then I can see the frustration behind it. But as you guys are saying, people want to see something new. So if they could do it right, then hey,
it also puts stakes on everything you do now, right? Because every encounter you get into, everything you do, it's like shit. That took 10 minutes longer than I wanted it to. Like, now
yeah. Well, they have like a weird.
If they can build that emotion, whew.
Yeah. Well, if it's like this activity takes time,
it could. Yeah.
All I know is if I gotta rescue my family, I want my character needs to be voiced by Liam Neeson. I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, man, if we're going to be up against the odds, no, it needs to be Kiefer Sutherland and it needs to be the 24th tick.
There you go. Yeah.
No, you can have Liam Neeson. I want Vin Diesel. It's all about family.
Yo, stop giving these companies like DLC ideas and like, yo, chill.
Make it creative.
$5.99 per voice. Let's go.
But
like
here's
that
the
GPS.
thing,
There's some car GPS you can pay to get celebrities' voices as their GPS, like Snoop Dogg and shit. It's weird.
Yeah, my cousin has Ozzy.
Oh, there's a new thing about the new iPhone that they were trying to change Siri, and they're trying to change it to where it's records your voice and it'll be your voice.
No, that thing is fucking
I don't want to hear my voice back to me.
Hey Siri, what's up? You just hear it read back to
No,
especially half the time Siri doesn't answer questions. Like 99% of my responses to asking Siri something is, that's not what I asked for, you dumb bitch. Now I don't want my voice to be the thing.
Stop yelling at yourself. You just having an argument with yourself.
Report it to Apple.
Apple can do something different. Fuck that.
No, but we joke about that, right? But I actually have the new phone, and it is uncanny how well they got that thing to work. Now, is it exactly like my voice? No, but it's like if you're listening to it really quick, you would say, "Hey, yeah, it is a voice." No, it is kind of scary how accurate they got that shit. That's all I gotta say.
We can have AI completely revoice videos, and the voice sounds like the person with the inflections, everything, and it's like, holy shit!
Well, yep.
How crazy the AI.
Well, that's what the screen actors are fighting against right now too. So
yeah.
Well, shit. Well, here's another thing, right? This game could be a very good game if balanced correctly. As everyone is saying, the key here is balance. How many of you actually have faith? No, it is. How many of you guys?
I can tell. Everybody else can too. We can hear it in your voice, man.
It's a fucking Ubisoft game. I have no faith that Ubisoft is going to balance this shit.
Like, this game could be good.
He sounds like he's going to break down, doesn't he? Sounds like he's breaking down. Yeah.
As he's signing his name to the hate letter that he's mailing the developers, like,
yeah. It's like, what's that noise in the background? I'm scribbling my name on a petition.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna make a petition that they go back to the normal way. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. I say they stop the development of this bullshit and make a normal Far Cry 7. That's what I'm gonna say. And of course, everyone knows that signing a petition works, right? So,
well, but I think Xbox was right. Xbox was right though, because everybody says we want something different. We want something different, and then when the game comes out, man, it's just more of the same. What the hell? Yeah,
Well,
No, but
Yeah,
you're talking about,
figure it
but
out.
everyone here said that, okay, if balanced correctly, this could be a good game. Correct? Everyone said that.
I didn't
But
say
Yeah.
that.
then that
It has potential.
No,
Every
you
game
said
It
that.
has
You be quiet. You
potential.
said
I
that.
said nothing.
But then that
Like-
means that you have to have, that means you have to have faith that Ubisoft of all developers is going to balance it correctly. And
They're
don't
not
have that
going
much
to.
faith.
Yeah, Ubi.
Yeah,
No, not Ubi. Ubi.
I don't have any faith in Ubisoft for anything, but I'll just say for me personally, I'm more excited about the thought or idea of a Far Cry that's different than a Far Cry that's the same as the last Far Cry I
True.
played.
True, but I think the biggest problem is they've been milking this cow for so long. Not just Far Cry.
Well,
but the
now
style-
they're giving us Avatar Far Cry. So
No, but what I'm saying is the style of game. The style of game
of
has
course,
been
yeah.
has been done to death to the point of
Yeah.
it's been pressed into the Assassin's Creed series. So Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed is Far Cry. There's no difference. It's just
Yeah.
a slightly different character with a little
Just
bit different
blending into
weaponry.
each other.
You know,
But-
guys, when it comes to
open
real quick,
world, it's been done to death, and I think there's
and
the
Ubisoft
style-
is definitely one of the companies that was doing
Jesus.
definitely
Yeah.
taking part in that.
And
Oh, no,
Valhalla was one of the main games that the biggest criticism from everyone was that it's too bloated, it's too long,
Well-
there's too much in it.
Well, guys, real quick, when it comes to Far Cry, you know, I think the hook or what people think about with Far Cry, it has to be the villain. The villain has to be layered, has to be complex, has to be almost relatable. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the hook when it came to Far Cry, was the villain and the interesting life and the reasoning as to why they're doing what they're doing and stuff like that. I
We really
think
haven't
that
had a
is
good
the
one
heart of
since
that.
Far Cry 3 though. Like
Yeah,
Pagan
nah.
Min was
Pagan
and
Min
then-
was the
Well, they
best
can't
one.
they can't
Pagan
top
Min
that, bro.
was the best
They
one,
can't
yeah.
top
Pagan
that.
Min
Yeah.
I mean,
was the best.
it was good because it was Troy Baker voicing him, and Troy Baker is a fucking amazing. But like Giancarlo, his character was just I think we haven't had a really good villain in Far Cry since 3 for me personally.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
Pagan
when
was good.
you say the name Far Cry to people, I think that's really where people go. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole stupidity with the broken gun thing back in the day, that was always horrible.
For me, it's more about the sandbox and knowing that I can go do whatever I want and approach missions from any way that I want, you know.
Okay.
And I like taking down the camps and stealthily murdering everybody. So that's why I enjoy the games. But I can see other people enjoying it for any of the other reasons anyone could list.
Stealth murder is number one. That is awesome.
Okay, anyone else have anything to say before we move on to the next leak? Okay, go ahead. You were saying?
It's been a leaky ass week, man.
Yeah, to say the least.
In more ways than
I
one.
know better than anybody, and yeah, and I can attest to that fact. Trust me, I've been leaking all week.
That's something you should keep to yourself. But you know,
Hey, baby, wipe your inner thigh.
Hey, some of us have diarrhea problems. Okay, so you know.
Thanks for that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
That just made me think of
better out than in. That's what I say. You know.
That's true.
Want to make a game out of that? I'm good. Just going.
There
All right.
probably is
Anybody else have
somewhere,
anything to say?
Yeah, there
A diarrhea
probably
game?
is.
Yeah, I would play it. I would play a diarrhea game actually. Well, you know that WarioWare stuff is somewhat something like that, but oh well. Anyhow. So next leak, what? Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say before, why focus on, you know, in my opinion, Far Cry? They could walk away from it for a while and go back to like Splinter Cell.
They should.
Why don't we?
They should.
You want to talk
Dude,
about
they hate
stealth?
Splinter Cell. I don't know why, but they fucking hate Splinter Cell.
No,
We
they-
love
they-
it.
They,
They
hate
hate it. They don't
Splinter
want to do
Cell
it.
fans. Like, hey, you guys want Splinter Cell? We're like, yeah. They're like,
They're
he's
like,
gonna be in
E1.
Fortnite.
He's gonna be in a mobile game.
Yo.
I was just bringing up. the stealth- the
You know
stealth
why I
aspect.
think they won't do it? You know why I think they won't go back to Splinter Cell? Because it's a single player game, and they can
no,
they can.
It doesn't even have
They
to
could
stay
do
that
what they
way.
did with
But I know what you're saying. Yeah, you're saying give Far Cry a break. Go do something else. Like I hear what you're saying, man. It's just when you hear Splinter Cell, like there's a certain rage that builds up in your chest because you know one isn't out, a new one hasn't been out in how long.
Dude,
That's
Blacklist was so good, man.
dude. I have it. I own the game.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Okay. But yeah, is everything okay?
What?
Hello?
What?
My dog just died.
Who did what?
No,
What?
no. It was somebody was
Did you
botting. I
finish
don't know
now?
who it was. No,
I don't
somebody
know
was
what you talking
very
Someone's
funny,
entering
very
the
funny.
Matrix.
Huh? Yeah.
I
So
tell people all the
No,
time
but
there can
yeah.
only be one bot on a show at a time. Okay, one.
Well, you talk about how Far Cry bled into Assassin's Creed. If this whole thing goes off, do you think that there might be an Assassin's Creed where we have a time limit to beat the game or some shit like that, or something?
Hey,
that
baby
might not
steps,
end
sir.
well.
Baby steps. They got to
Yeah.
see if first off, we got to see if this is true, right? If true, we
Right.
got to see how it's implemented, right? And then see how people react to it. I mean, that you're getting really far ahead. You're trying to get people on your team right now, okay? And we're all in a wait and
I'm
see.
working my levels.
We're in a
down.
wait and
I'm
see.
working my daily-
Yeah,
You're
it's
lighting
just-
torches and you're trying to hand them
He's
to
sitting
us.
there
man.
like fucking Rufio, putting the fucking line in the sand.
Yeah.
With the last release, as everyone said, like the last release, the thing I heard the most is like it's the same. You know what you're getting. So where you're either a fan or you're not. So they're trying something new, and at that point, it's just let's wait and see. And rumors are just gonna be that rumors, and it sounds worse than it possibly could be, or better than it could be. So just wait and see.
This motherfucker said GTA 6 is coming out this month or next month.
No,
Yes.
the announcement.
No,
The announcement.
An announcement. So the next
Oh.
week is
Yeah, calm down, buddy. Calm
Theft
down.
Auto 6.
It's out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
it's
Ooh,
gonna
Grand
be
Theft
an
Auto.
hour.
My eyes
Mhm.
just said, "Fuck you."
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be announced on the 24th or 26th of October.
About
And this guy
goddamn
is saying
time.
this is 100%
Let's
guaranteed.
Oh, it
go.
was already announced. Like
And they're going to tell you they announced the
No, they
release
said they were
date's going to be
working
in
on it.
2032. Okay, I'm not.
No, look, this
Why-
is going to
why
basically,
you gotta
this
do that,
announcement is going to shut down the internet. This is going to shut down the fucking internet. I'm sorry to say. Whenever
I
that
don't
damn
know.
game they announce
Oh, yeah?
it, yeah.
maybe.
You know why?
But-
You know why? You know why? Because the early footage that we saw was early in development. And when you take it as early in development, damn, it looked good, bro. Damn.
Okay, which
like
part
you,
we talking about?
dude, when they both went into the diner, they were holding up the diner.
Oh yeah.
And like, dude, you saw when he shot one of the patrons, like at the table, you saw the blood like splatter in real time at the angles where it was crazy. You go back and you
reminds
look
me
at
of
it
Tarantino
for,
movie.
ooh, yeah, dude, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I think people are.
Shit right
It's
there.
hard to say this, but I think people are actually underestimating GTA 6. I'll put it out there on
fucking-
here right now.
I don't know.
I
I,
think
don't
they
know why
are.
anybody would
I don't know
underestimate
about that.
GTA.
I don't-
It's fucking
yeah.
GTA.
It sounded like
Yeah,
we saw the leaks, and now it's just like, okay, well, now we just want to see a official reveal. We already got a clue as to what we could expect from it. So, but hey, maybe some people are looking at it, it's like, Red Dead 2 wasn't that great, and they're just
It
going to fill
wasn't.
it with like money, microtransactions. So maybe that's why some people are being
But
iffy about
Red
it.
Dead 2 didn't have microtransactions in the
No, I was talking about GTA
The
5
single-player
and
game.
what people are
GTA 5 was
expecting.
built on microtransactions.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but
maybe that's
not in the regular game. And for
No,
GTA
no.
Online,
The
it's
regular
actual
game ended like 9 years ago. So for,
yeah.
like,
So that, at least that's some of the conversation.
Oh
that
yeah,
we-
no, yeah. We haven't seen GTA 6 because they've been fucking that GTA Online's printing fucking money.
Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's been
Like everybody.
built on it, literally, and that's why that they've not made anything because like we're just
The,
making
the,
money.
the biggest question is for GTA 6, do they abandon GTA Online and make a new one, GTA Online 2, or does that old one just get an update?
Yeah,
'Cause,
like it lives
are
forever.
they
I
going to want
I
to
think you'll
shut
be
that shit
moving.
down? I don't.
I think you'll
so.
be moving is what's going to happen. Like, I think you'll be moving. I think you can bring a lot of the stuff with you from the original GTA Online, but I think the new version is going to bring
I
you
can't-
into
I,
the.
I can't
thinking about
see
it.
them
I think
letting
they're
you
dumping
bring a
like, we
single
need more money.
fucking thing, bro.
We need more money. We know you guys just.
Can I-
Oh, they'll do it in the
Dog.
beginning. Yo, they'll do
Fuck
it in the
your dog.
beginning, and they'll find a way to catch you. Like,
They might, but honestly,
Fairly
I
soon
said
after
that-
that, yeah.
But my
I
question
see
is, do they shut down the old?
they got that
one? I
gaming
don't-
crack, man. They got
I
the
don't see
gaming
them
crack.
shutting down the
People will
old one, 'cause
follow it.
There's going to be so many people that are still on PS4 and Xbox One because I doubt that GTA 6 is going to be cross-gen.
All I
So
gotta
there's
say,
so many people on PS4 and Xbox One that I can't see them shutting down.
Well, here's a simple.
Online.
They won't shut it down, but
explanation. They won't shut it down. It'll be
they'll do
Warzone.
something to probably get people to move
Call of Duty
over.
Warzone.
No, when you get the new one, like I said, you're gonna move. You're gonna move to the new.
So
location.
then the new one will have
that's what I'm saying.
downgrades for cross gen. So the main game is going to be next gen, but then the online will be cross gen. Is what you're saying?
What I'm saying, I don't think so. I mean, they might do it, but look how long it is going to be since the release of the new systems, and the old systems are kind of fucking collecting dust. Do you think they're going to really worry about it? I mean, they might. They want people to get on, but the reliance on cross-gen, I think, is slowly slipping away.
And you're looking at a couple of years out before you're looking at a couple of years out before they do a release, probably. So by then they aren't going to be worrying about the cross-gen stuff.
I just think they look at the install base of PS4 and Xbox One versus PS5 and the series consoles, and how much money GT Online's making, and saying like,
no,
you're not shutting that shit down.
They may not shut it down, but they're not gonna make the next one cross gen. They'll keep the servers up for a while.
That's what I'm saying. You think there'll be two completely different GTA Onlines, like a GTA Online and GTA Online 2?
That's what I was trying to bring up. If you played Call of Duty and you know what I'm talking about with Warzone, Warzone was on the 2019 engine, and Warzone 2 came out with Modern Warfare 2 and had nothing. It was not connected even slightly to it. It's a brand new Warzone, and everything that you collected and did in 2019's game you could not bring over, and it's all brand new. That's what I was trying to say.
I think if they did that with this one,
of course they're gonna want to make more money. They printed money. People are going to be desperate for the new game. It's going to run on a brand new engine more than likely. So it's going to be hard to we're just going to move everything over. I think it'll be a nightmare to move everything over.
Even if they could, they're like, no, fuck that. You're going to buy that shit again, you piece of shit. Man. You're
buying
those again, you piece of shit.
If Rockstar has done nothing else, they've proven that they are greedy bastards. Let's put it that way. They're the greediest.
I'm not disagreeing with you that they're greedy. I'm just thinking that they're slicker than that, and they're going to make it seem like they're doing something good for you with bringing stuff over.
I honestly think they're just going to announce GTA 6 and just be like, that's it. We've done it, guys. We've given you GTA 6. And that's all they have to do. They don't have to do a fucking thing other than that.
They're like, kiss our satchels. There it is.
They know if you build it, they will come. And they've just built it.
They're pissed that we forced them to basically make this because everybody's so tired. They're like, where's the sequel? Come the fuck on. They're like, just play online. Just play GTA Online. What the fuck's the problem? Just spend the money already. And they're like, no.
Listen, cocksuckers, we would make part 6 if you stop playing GTA Online.
Yeah, dude, I don't think. I think you're thinking that it's more nuanced, and I'm guaranteeing that they're looking at how much money they want to make, and they don't give a shit about. I mean, deeply don't really care. I really think they don't. Look at when they made the collection. Do you think they fucking cared? They don't give a shit. They tried to make money.
Your character's gonna be fucking butt ass naked in the new online. You're gonna have to fucking pay for underwear.
Well,
I'll be running around. I'll be running around, my dick waving.
You'd be surprised how many people like.
I'll be holding people up in 2 directions, man. No doubt.
Standing on a street corner, just helicoptering on a street corner. Dude, if they had a helicoptering mechanic.
Hey, ladies, look, a pinwheel.
Generation. Game of the generation.
There's no fucking way.
Just a trench coat and a helicoptering mechanic.
No, you gotta pay for the trench coat though, man.
I don't care if you give me a trench coat and a helicoptering mechanic. It's done, dude. Game of the generation. It's done.
What are you talking about?
Self-propelled.
What are you really fucking it up for me, man? God, my youth.
Well, there are 2 aspects that really fascinate me. One is that there is no fucking way this game is not coming out. This game is coming out not being a live service. This is going to be a fucking live service through and through. You'll be lucky to get a 10-hour campaign.
Don't say that, Wise. Don't you do that to me, God damn it.
Don't do that to me.
I guarantee you'll be lucky to get 10 hours of a single player experience on this shit. You're not going to get 3 stories like you did with Grand Theft Auto 5. You're not getting that shit. You're going to be lucky.
Well, we got they're already showing that we're going to have 2 stories. Yeah, 2 stories.
Yeah. Give me that Bonnie and Clyde. I'm down, man.
And each one's going to last you 5 hours each. And all they're going to do is be a tutorial for your online experience.
I would say at least, I mean, yeah, I get the fact that GTA 5 is printing money, but the quality for Red Dead 2 campaign, love it or hate it, people still say it's pretty good. So there's still some hope that they're not gonna just live service the sixth title.
Dude, I don't even like Cowboys, and I like Red Dead 2. So I don't.
Maybe I could be
like
wrong.
Cowboys stuff.
But they're going to look at it. They're going to say the reason Red Dead didn't do so well was because it was a single player game. The reason Grand Theft Auto is doing well because it is a online game. So make an online
bullshit
game.
Because
technically Grand Theft Auto,
Vice City, all the other ones that were single player were smash successes. Even GTA 5 before the existence of GTA Online broke
but the thing
records
is,
when it launched.
Technically, GTA Online and GTA 5 are separate games that were sold together. That's what they were. So technically, GTA Online is separate from GTA 5.
Oh yeah.
All right, they've said that
And
like
which
from
one's
the
making them-
beginning.
And which one's making them money currently?
Dude, I mean, for a traditional game releasing 2 generations ago, like GTA 5 killed it, bro. Killed it.
Bro, it's still in the top 10 like every goddamn month.
And that's where they went slick.
Online. Yeah.
That's where they went slick with how sales continue to be crazy throughout, because a lot of people were buying the game again with the shark card because it ended up being cheaper for the shark card than and they were people were repeatedly buying the game, but that's a different story. But at the end of the day, they were both successful. GTA Online, of course, being multiplayer, high replay value, but that doesn't mean the story, the campaign it took no hit. It took no hit.
The online wasn't there at launch. It didn't come till much later.
No, and then it didn't work when it first came out anyway.
When it first released, it was dog shit when it first released.
It didn't work. I couldn't get on for a week.
The main game itself broke records. It was the fastest selling game of all goddamn time when the regular game released, and I think that GTA 6 will do no different whether it has an online or not.
No,
you think people
that was
care?
Before it was online. It was before. That was before online.
Nobody cares.
Yeah,
I got 2 teenage boys that beg to differ.
Still sell that don't do online. There's still single player games that do amazing well. Just look at the PlayStation, for Christ's sake. Yeah. There's single player.
Final Fantasy was it?
You don't understand.
16. Yeah.
But you guys fail to realize their audience is not us anymore. Their audience is my little boy and
their audience is still here, laying in wait to pounce on the next real fucking game.
Yeah, like I said, I understand that GTA 5 online makes a crap ton of money, but until proven otherwise, I don't think they're gonna tank the single player portion for multiplayer because. Why would you do that?
You think
they're going to go the same route as Call of Duty?
Now, maybe they go super crazy with it and say, "Hey, we separated GTA Online, so you got to buy them separately." Maybe that's something they would do.
No,
but in terms of taking the quality
would have
of the
to be free
single
to
player,
play, dude.
It's going to be free to play.
Well, and that's what they might do. They could do like other games have done. The multiplayer is free to play, and the main game is you buy it.
Yeah, if we really want to dream like a scummy Take-Two, then I could think something like that. But I don't think that would happen either.
If they wanted to be slick, the online would be a free to play, and then if you purchase the actual physical game, not physical or digital, if you purchase the main game, you get X amount of dollars towards the online. So they incentivize you to pay for the game, even if you only give a shit about the online.
You're thinking too hard about that, I think, because, like I said, there's other.
Well, if they separate the two.
Well, what Nova said, that would make that. I mean, in a common sense world, that would make sense. For them to do that. Unfortunately, we're talking about Rockstar. So,
well, no. What I'm saying, regardless, Rockstar, Activision, all of them. What I'm saying in execution. Their peers have already done things that don't even do that. Like I said, Call of Duty never did any of that. You got the game. You didn't get anything extra just because you bought the game with Warzone. You just got Warzone. That was it. You just didn't have to download it separately. I mean, that's pretty much it. So,
they're not going to sell GTA Online separately.
No, they're not going to sell it at all. It's going to be free to play. I guarantee it's
free to play. It'll be outside the paywall. It'll be outside the paywall.
You can download it without buying the new game, and it'll probably go crazy because it's all supported by purchases, by online purchases. It's all supported by by the store. That's it. It's not going to be even connected. Other than it'll be in the same, like you start the game and it decide like currently whether you're going to play GTA 6 or whether you're going to play online. I mean, that's it.
My biggest concern when it comes to shit like that is historically it's always the same story of when the game launches, the store works. Oh, everything in the store works perfectly fine. You can buy every goddamn thing, and they're all those cosmetics. Oh, they're there and they work beautifully. But the fucking fundamentals of the game broke as fuck. So, because their concern is more on the store than the game.
You don't like playing the game, pull out your wallet and enter the digits on your card? What? That's not your favorite pastime, you think?
Is it? Yeah, that's my favorite gameplay loop.
Hey, Checkout Simulator 2023. Let's go, baby.
Well, let's just say I hope you guys are right. I mean, this is like, I really like my GTA 3, 4, 5, all of them. I like the story quite a bit, especially 4. I actually liked 4. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't care for 4 as much.
From the leaks that we've been hearing about it having 2 playable characters, it's right for them to make it a co-op experience. If they can pull that off, GTA 6 could be incredible for you to fucking play with a friend, almost like if you're online.
That would be interesting. That'd be an interesting thing to do. I agree. I think that would be good.
Well, I can say this. When it comes to how much they put emphasis in their games, GTA, you can say whatever you want about their monetary practices and stuff, but when GTA 3 came out and 4 came out and 5, those worlds were living worlds. Like you walked in and the worlds there were people walking around, there was things happening. It was really like you were living in the world.
I didn't care for Red Dead 2 over the original Red Dead, but something you can never take away from Red Dead 2 is the fact that is a living, breathing fucking world.
Oh yeah. Go beat somebody, drag them out, throw them on the train tracks.
And everything that you do, all the NPCs have believable reactions to everything you do.
Oh yeah. Well, that was half of the fun of Grand Theft Auto 5 too. Of any Grand Theft Auto, was beating the shit out of somebody and having them freak out and see what the reaction is. It's awesome. You're like, Jesus, this is fucking hilarious. Rob a car, carjack, toss him out. You're like, yeah.
Their engine is next level because those cars are following like the traffic rules. That's what impressed me back in the day. Those in GTA 3, you were playing that on a fucking PS2, and those cars were actually stopping at the fucking red light and making turning signals.
And I'm like, that's fucking impressive. When you started,
I'm not entirely sure that's too hard to code.
Yeah, that's an easy one. That's actually probably the easiest thing to code.
Well, shit, they couldn't get
also,
it right.
the amount of insurance claims you should be able to fucking file in GTA 5 from cars hitting you as you try to walk across the street. So I'm not putting too much respect on the fucking cars able to follow traffic rules shit.
Cyberpunk is really bad about that. I get hit by so many cars. And I got the right away, bitches.
I get hit by my own car. Like I called my car and I wanted to be like Batman in the 1989 Batman. No, he calls his car and he goes stop, and the Batmobile stops right before him. In Cyberpunk, I always call my car and I run down in the street like, hey, my car's here. Fucker just runs me over. I'm like, you piece of shit. You didn't see I was standing here?
Didn't they have like fake commercials about insurance and shit just to make fun of it in the game? Because I mean, Jesus, the whole point is to show how insane the world is in there. And nobody gives a shit. So that's fucking hilarious.
So, let me introduce my next panelist. My next panelist's mother said that she didn't raise no dummy, so therefore she didn't raise him. Look, how you doing?
Wow.
I'm under the weather today. It's been a very, very rough few days. And I apologize for coming in extra late.
Technically, if you are living on planet Earth, you're always under the weather. You're never unless you're flying 3,000 feet in the air. But I'm pumped. I'm here every night. Try the fish. Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, apologies for coming in extra late, everyone. Just not feeling very well.
No, I'm sorry, not feeling well, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are talking about. We actually went through the whole Devil May Cry Netflix thing, and now we're on leaks for both Far Cry 7 and Grand Theft Auto 6. And the rumors are that they're going to announce that on the 26th of October. This guy says that there's a 100% guarantee that Rockstar is going to announce it. And we're just talking about what the logistics of that game is going to even look like. And everyone here, except for me, thinks that it's going to have a robust or a somewhat robust single player component. I'm like, there's no fucking way. They're going to do a Call of Duty. They're going to give you 5 hours of a single player, and then they're going to say go to Grand Theft Auto Online. So what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one 100%. If we'll be very, very lucky if the campaign is more than 15 hours. I'd be shocked. The campaign is going to be essentially Call of Duty situations where they're trying to teach you how to go through or how to interact with the world, but then the meat of the game is going to be the online. Like GTA 5 is the last one. That was it. That was the last campaign-focused GTA, in my opinion.
Agree with you, Loke, and agree with Wize, except that that's not what they did with Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 was a long-ass campaign, and this is coming off the heels of GTA 5 and all of the GTA Online success. And they still
but the thing is,
long Red Dead 2 campaign, like a long Red Dead 2 campaign.
Was Red Dead as successful as?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
and also
you're talking about Grand Theft Auto versus Red Dead 2.
I mean, critically,
themselves, one is way more popular than the other one, just because they're both made by Rockstar. Doesn't mean shit. Grand Theft Auto is Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, and if we're talking critically in terms of reception, like it did just as well as GTA 5. If not, I don't have the scores pulled up. So
you don't even know video games.
My past 20 years are like. But what I'm saying is that if we're talking about the quality of the single player portion is going to tank, and we're using Red Dead as an example. We're not talking about sales. We're talking about critical reception, how people actually played it. A lot of people that played it enjoyed the game. So going off of that, not sales, I would say we don't have reason to think the GTA 6 single player is going to tank now.
Right, like they could have done the same thing with Red Dead 2 because they tried the Red Dead 2 online. They tried to make their own, GTA Online for Red Dead, but they still gave us a full long campaign. I don't see them doing.
Guys, I 100% guarantee a comprehensive single player campaign. I am hoping, like Nova said, for co-op as well. And then there's going to be kind of like that GTA Online kind of like upgrade moving over to this city and stuff as well. Like that's I mean, they're not going to talk about Bonnie and Clyde, kind of like, we saw the leaked gameplay, stuff like that, Bonnie and Clyde, and not do a like an in-depth story about those two. Like that's GTA right there.
Nothing historically about Rockstar would make me think that they would go that route. Like we know that historically they're greedy, but they also historically are all about the single player campaign.
Hell yeah.
But historically, they released
all the Easter eggs that they put in it too.
Historically, they released the game.
That was back during the.
Which specific history we want to say this one is the history we want to look at, but the other history is like no. So, this is not really the
right. But we're talking about if we're going off of history, like things there, Loke, because you're talking about the distance between releases, which I agree with you. The distance between releases is too long, but the thing that hasn't changed is that they focus on the campaign.
Yeah. Now,
and my point about all of their campaign doesn't match is because I'm not sure the development cycle of GTA of Red Dead 2 gave them enough time to then analyze and be like, wait, GTA 5 online is such a monster. Let's completely pivot with the focus we've put into Red Dead 2.
And that's what I'm worried about.
Hey, look, I'm not saying that
maybe they were too far along in the development to change the ship. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you're wrong, and I'm not saying that that's not what's going to happen. I'm hoping and praying that's not what's going to happen. And I'm just saying, historically, looking at the games they've given us in the past, there's nothing to indicate that that's what GTA 6 would be. But you're absolutely right. That could totally be what happens. I don't think so based on what they've given us in the past. And I hope to God it's not, because I tell you right now, I will not buy that GTA 6. If the game that you are describing is what they give us, I'm not buying, because I don't care about GTA Online.
Real quick,
you don't?
Cali Rex, you play Warcraft. You don't have room to talk.
Wait,
Cali.
I play Warframe.
See, you said you insulted me too, so you didn't have room to talk either. So that makes sense altogether.
Are you talking trash about Warframe?
Choose your battles.
No, Cali
Choose your
pretty much
battles.
right.
Are you talking trash about Warframe though?
I would not nor
No,
confirm that.
Cali's talking trash to Triple, saying that the only reason he doesn't know games because the only game he plays is Destiny 2. That's it. So.
Okay, never mind. Warframe is a way of life. Okay.
Hey, no Destiny 2 bashing in here. Although I have put it down for a while after
you guys see the trailers of that new game made
154
by the
days
Warframe
in
guys?
that game.
I've
given it a rest for a
I
while.
want to turn
I
into
put
a
over
Warframe
2,000
podcast.
hours in the sucker too, so it's not like
Yeah,
It's okay to be a sucker.
with all the craziness going on, I'm like, you know what, Bungie, fix yourself real
Some
quick.
people have to
I'll
be
come back when
suckers.
you fix yourself.
That's
I
the way
put
the
it
world
down
works.
when it started becoming a grind for shit. I put it down. I was like, dude, it's way too much of a grind for this shit. I'm over it.
Okay, so speaking of which, you're hearing a woman in the background. That woman is my next guest.
How dare you? How dare you assume her gender?
Exactly.
Okay, so
And you just called it her. So there you go.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Okay, my next individual was so ugly as a child.
The next thing on this panel.
People, maybe.
My next
Person of interest.
was so ugly.
Bleep.
Can you let me finish this fucking intro, please? Thank you.
Never.
My next guest on this podcast is 1, 2, and 3. Come on, Wize, say it with my next guest.
All right.
We can't let it happen. She plays Warframe, yo.
Well, no.
Shut up.
can't let it happen.
You're wrong for not liking Warframe.
Warframe's fine. I did my.
Okay, First of all,
What?
Callie, before you say that shit, okay, learn to spell the word cancel correctly, you illiterate fuck. Okay, come on now.
Some of us,
You did.
Hashtag
some people were not good enough even for public school.
Hey, and just so you know, if the guy from Alabama's correcting your spelling, you're really screwing up. Okay.
Yeah, that's when you know you're fucked. Okay, that's
Yo,
when
she said you were in the trailer outside the school. That's what she said, yo.
Them motherfuckers spelled gator with 2 R's.
Y'all are awful people. Oh my god.
We try to be.
My next guest was so ugly as a child.
What are we still talking
Yes,
about?
I'm trying to get the goddamn visual out. Let me get the goddamn visual out. Okay, please.
Oh, come on, man. Goddamn.
Okay.
We're an hour and a half in. We're still doing intros.
Y'all shut the fuck up so I can finish this thing so I can move
Oh
on,
yeah,
please.
fuck the shut up.
Yeah, my next guest was so ugly as a child that her mother would, on occasion, would diaper the wrong end. Cozy Beluga, how you doing?
She didn't diaper the wrong end. She tried to kill me.
Wow.
Wait, another week, and we're talking about coat hangers.
Oh no.
Oh my god, another week ago.
It was not a coat hanger with a plastic bag.
What the fuck?
Face that fetus.
Hi, you guys.
Best way to transport a
Hi,
baby.
everyone.
Please tell me you're drinking something besides dinosaur piss like the rest of my panelists.
What's dinosaur piss? Like, I'm a sophisticated,
Water.
Oh, I'm
Water.
sophisticated.
Dinosaur piss is
So
water.
I drink gin. I'm sophisticated.
There you go. Good for
But do you drink it on the rocks?
The rocks.
as long as
I
you
drink
drink
my
it.
drinks neat. I'm an adult.
Sophistication revoked.
You like gin neat? Wow.
Yeah, that's
the
like
only thing neat
Pine
about
Sol.
her.
No. That's probably because you're drinking some like garbage like Bombay or Tanqueray.
No, I'm a
You got
Johnny
your
Walker
gin in a
guy, yo.
fucking- in your
If you're
fucking
drinking
decanter.
gin, you gotta drink St. George, Uncle Val's, or
Jorge.
Fort Hill, or Hendrix if you're basic. I'll allow Hendrix.
El Jorge.
So you drink St. George?
Okay,
Botanical St.
Cozy,
George.
what do you have to say about this? Anything about the GTA 6 league, if it's going to be announced, and what do you think the game is going to be like?
My thing is, I think Rockstar makes garbage games.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. I know it's a hot take.
Don't
Rockstar's games are garbage.
Warframe fan.
Here's my
see,
no,
like I
you
said,
can talk about being bored. My
Hashtag
problem with
Pittsburgh.
Rockstar Games is you create this amazing, interesting open world, yet your gameplay is not open gameplay. Like you fail like a mission because you don't do it outside the parameters of what they structure. Then why even is the open world? Why even open world if you can't open gameplay?
What?
I'll tell you the one thing that you
If you
guys
don't-
better not have is a fucking tailing mission where you got to follow someone, but not too close, but not too far.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, that
that's
was
what I'm
good.
talking about.
Oh.
That is what I'm
No.
talking about. The closed
None of that shit,
in
Rockstar.
the own
sounds like
the
a skill
closed
issue, honestly.
the closed method that they have their the actual game structure really frustrates me. So I don't like Rockstar Games because I'm like, why is the world open but I can't do every mission exactly how I want?
You can't walk in naturally and just go start a mission. You can't go walk into somebody's house.
Yeah.
And then have it.
I
happen.
want to walk into a
Great.
mission and then be like, and then I started like, shot up I want to shoot up everything with whatever gun I want, however I
You pull out
want.
the shotgun. You're like, empty your wallets and bitch, get on your knees.
Yeah, I want to do that, and I think Rockstar.
He was
As
really
much
into
as
that, by the way.
Then you open your trench coat and you helicopter.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, why can't you solve missions
Hey.
by helicoptering?
That'd be interesting.
Hey, look! If all Cozy is wearing in her avatar on Grand Theft Auto is a trench coat, hey, I'm willing to see whatever she's willing to flash. That's all I
Pinwheel.
got.
Pinwheel.
I'm not sure you want to see that. My equipment is not,
Hey, after 20 years of marriage, as long as I see something, that's all that matters.
Oh.
I'm gonna say.
It's been a
Pause.
while.
Sir.
Why is this a show for the next show? And we know.
Who's
Yeah,
the
next-
undertone
next
speaker?
video-
There's just somebody that's commentating on everything being said, and it's hilarious. Yeah, absolutely hilarious. It's right under everybody.
They've
It's right
taken notes from your mom.
Oh,
I'll tell her I said hi.
Okay.
Do you write Wize's intros?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go see her tonight. I can say hi to her as well. I'm just kidding.
Wait.
No,
Does your mom make good lasagna though?
Lasagna.
no, but she got spaghetti. She makes spaghetti though.
I might have to be nicer to you.
Congratulations.
All right, let's
My
move
mom
on to
makes
the
a
next
mean
topic.
Pop-Tart.
Next
Hold on,
topic.
We have topics. We have topics.
My mom is just a tart, not a Pop Tart. Okay. All right, next topic. Okay, next topic.
His
Okay,
dad
we're
was
gonna
the
go to
Pop
next topic.
Tart.
Oh,
God damn
that was
it.
Pop Tart. My dad was my uncle. That's a different story. Anyway.
What is it?
Well, this won't take long.
All right.
It's a freaking
So
grade school.
the October. Okay, October releases. Some of the big games for this month include Assassin's Creed Mirage. October. Welcome to Christmas. Forza Motorsport.
Forza.
Lords of the
Forza.
Fallen.
There's a T in
Yeah,
there.
Forza.
Shut the fuck up!
Forza.
Shut the fuck up! Your game's coming up. I'm gonna be the one who's gonna mention this fucking unmentionable game this time, not you. God damn it! Sonic Superstars is coming out. That's pretty big. Let's see here. Let's see what else.
Sonic
Unfortunately,
Underground?
Marvel Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
Underground or
2.
Superstars? Are they both?
Sonic Underground.
Sonic Hero.
Sonic Underground.
Okay, can we stop?
Okay.
Thank you.
What the fuck is
Marvel
You know
Spider-Man 2.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say
Paul, why are you the definition of curmudgeon?
He's just trying to get.
Okay, and,
That's what he's trying to say.
and for Los, the biggest game of this
Okay,
month
but
is
shut the
this
fuck up. We're talking about Metal Gear. Shut the fuck up, everyone. All right, go ahead, Wise. Go ahead. Metal Gear, what? Go
Get it? You
Go
like
ahead, preach the
movies.
word.
ahead, Wise. Go ahead. Go ahead.
There's a small little game coming out. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's like I think it's an indie project called Metal Gear Solid. Have y'all heard about
It's
this
a passion
I
game?
mean,
project.
It's an
shit,
indie
I don't know.
project. It's a passion project.
I think that's an MMO though.
I
I think it's
Oh,
I
MMO.
said everyone quiet when Wise is talking about the holy Metal Gear. All right, Wise, finish, please.
It's a metal mining and
We
refinement
get it. You
simulator.
masturbate to
It's
Kojima
fine.
every night.
Okay, guys, shut it.
Hold on, Keely's
Shut
here.
it.
Jeff Keely's here. No.
Go ahead,
Oh,
Wise.
damn it.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
And yeah, they're releasing a Metal Gear Solid. It's going to be a free to play online game, a massive multiplayer online live service game with microtransactions.
And Snake is now female.
Shut up. Keep scrolling.
And Solid Snake is going to have a gender reveal. So
it's not Snake anymore.
Oh my
he's
God!
now a
You know
she.
what? I'm out.
It's female, and it's
The
soft
fluid
snake.
Fluid snake.
Hey, I was like, hey, this generation.
Gender
I vote for
snake.
fluid. I vote for
Fluid
fluid.
Gender fluid snake. Oh, it's done.
Gender fluid
snake. Liquid snake.
Y'all are disgusting.
That wasn't that's super liquid snake. Diarrhea snake.
All right, next game. Next game. Keep it going.
Keep going.
No, but those are. Oh, this is good. RPG's got the best one. Non-binary snake.
Oh my God.
Non-binary.
Screw you guys, all of you. Okay?
You heard his snake-loving feelings.
Pissed all over his hat.
You start the game and you have to first select Snake's pronouns.
Feelings for this guy.
Wow,
Like one night
went with Starfield.
Did you think about that all by yourself, Wize? Wow.
The Starfield raid was actually really dumb
You should
because
quit your day job, Wize.
Yeah.
Quit
the
your
only
day job.
reason you notice in
Find
Starfield
a bar
is
and
if
just
you
start doing live
gender
acts.
bin a
Jesus.
person.
Yep.
Can we move on to the
Loke
next
loves
game?
his one-eyed snake. Loke loves his one-eyed snake.
Oh yeah.
You
Look,
hate
how
that.
does the snake feel?
I wanted
Oh my
to back
God.
on this Sunday. I do.
Are you?
You know what? I'm
As
muting
long
all
as you're
of you
stroking
guys.
the snake.
I'm muting all of you guys.
Gently brush the snake, Loke. Gently brush
Oh
the
my
snake.
Gently caress the snake.
Oh
my God, it's molting.
venom.
It's shedding its
Gently
skin.
rubber
Oh my
snake.
God.
So Super Mario, what is it? Wonder. Yeah. Look at that. Super
Okay,
Mario
so
Wonder.
what game? What? Okay, so there's some other minor ones being released this month as well, but those are, I think, your major ones. Your Super Mario, your
Super
Spider-Man,
Mario.
your Metal Gear
Super
Solid, and Sonic, and Lords of the Fallen, and
Lords of the Fallen's gonna be
Forza.
cool.
Well,
and Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Yeah, AC Mirage.
So you guys talking about those games, but November 14th, Broken Roads comes out, and that's the most important
Stay on
game.
topic, Cozy.
Broken
Focus.
Roads.
Nobody cares.
That's because you're a fake gamer. You're all fake gamers. You're all
I'll
Right,
just go
nobody
back
cares.
to mentioning Warframe and calling people names.
You know what? Since Cozy
Warframe
can go
is
off script,
a classic.
I'm also going off script. Wise. I'm still waiting for us,
Yes, sir.
for us to do the game sharing. I want to play Baldur's
Oh yeah,
Gate.
by the way, I looked into that. I'm going to talk to you.
Unlike
after
other
the podcast
people,
about
I'm
that.
not sitting here asking you to send money to me.
Oh
So
no!
I can do this
Oh no!
No,
Oh no!
we don't trust people from Wakanda. We're from Wakanda, Texas, anyway,
Oh, no.
so it doesn't matter.
Wakanda?
Buzz off. I do not live in Texas.
Yeah, that's where he's
I
from.
don't
He's
live
from
in
Wakanda,
Texas.
Texas.
Texas forever. Texas forever.
Fuck off.
He's got that Texas vibranium.
Texas forever.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Texas forever.
All right, Wise, about the game sharing.
shit.
You were saying something.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to talk to you about that. They said, like, okay, I was looking at it. It said I can only share on my console. What if I just give you my ID and then you can just download the game on your console?
Game share.
Don't trust
yes.
him.
You can do that. The only problem is if you're
Yeah, that-
playing and he wants to do that, it's going to log you off your profile.
Wait, you talk about
Well, no,
game
'cause
sharing
you
on
haven't-
PlayStation? Don't you just got to do the primary console
Yeah.
thing? Oh, that's good.
Why don't
But
you just
the
wait
only
until
thing
you
you can do is
It doesn't
Go
matter though, because you can only have one person logged into your account at a time. So if you give him your ID, all your login credentials, yeah, he can log in and then go to your library and download any game you have. But if you are playing at that point in time, he's going to literally have to call you or text you and be like, "Hey, are you playing?" And if you say no, then
well,
he can
he's
do
not
it.
going
If
to
you are
play at the
playing,
same time as I am because he's 12
Well,
hours away. Or
you
roughly.
don't
Okay.
know. Either way, I'm saying it'll boot you off. All I'm trying to say, it'll boot you off if you are on it.
So,
That's all I'm saying.
and I just want to make sure when you're trying to game share on PlayStation or Xbox. PlayStation, and unless it's changed,
Baldur's Gate
then
free.
if you guys want to like co-op, well, you say you're different hours, so you probably won't be able to play together. But if you want to access his library, you got to do the primary console thing. So he would have to have your account information, sign into your profile on his PlayStation, and set your account
That's
as
fine.
primary.
Look at you being like, I know all the
Right.
rules.
I mean, me and my
And
brother, we do
his-
that.
his
We do that with our
console
Xbox
instead
and
of- yeah.
PlayStation. And when
I
you
do it
have
with
it set
my
up that,
sister.
when you have it set up that way, you can still log into your account Wise. It's just that he won't have to log in. So you guys could play together that way. It's just that if you lose internet, then
Yeah,
you won't play
I just won't play with his profile, correct?
Yeah. Like once it's primary, then you can use any
as long as his profile is
profile.
on the PS5, you can play with any profile on there.
You should STFU.
Okay, so look, I will DM you my
LOL.
credentials and you can just download it. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
That's
I'm
not a big
sending.
deal.
Since we're not doing anything productive on this motherfucker, I'll just send you. I'll send it now. I'll send mine now.
He said, "Thanks, Wize.
Okay.
Your show's off. I'll give you your information."
No, you guys are
I'm
crapping
here only
on the
for the
greatest
fucking-
video game of all time. The greatest gaming IP on the planet.
No, we
and you
know
guys
you.
talking about
Loke, we already know
The
you,
hell?
Loke, that you like just watching things, which is why you love Metal Gear Solid, because you don't have to do anything; you just have to watch it, and that's why you're like,
No,
man,
I like
Metal
paying
Gear.
attention. I have an attention span beyond
Hey,
5
man.
minutes.
Hey,
Call
Yeah,
me.
you have an
problem.
It doesn't mean you don't like not watching it. You're just watching Metal Gear Solid.
When Raiden said, "I am lightning the rain transform," I felt that too. Now I understand.
It's okay. It's okay to like watching your games, Loke.
Yeah,
it's
when
okay.
Quiet took that shower
Guys,
with her
can
kids
we
hanging out, I
move the
felt
fuck
that.
on? This is really pissing me off.
Okay. All right. So, what is everyone sort of looking forward to in October? Where is your dollars going to be
Where's my
spent
hype?
this October?
Absolutely nothing.
That can I
Hold
go
on,
first?
hold on. There are things
Okay,
here,
Triple, go
okay?
ahead. Triple,
There-
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm broke, so nothing. I'm looking forward to going through my backlog.
Have you tried not being
I
broke?
think a better question is if you can only buy one game in October, what's your one game? I think that's a better question.
That would be.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be a better game.
I'm looking forward to Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2? Okay.
Nice.
Anybody else?
Don't even bother with
what
me.
is your
Don't
name?
even bother with me.
Okay, I know what yours is. So you don't have to be. You're good. I know what you're.
Yeah,
doing.
take a guess. Let's
Yo,
go.
dude, I got a loophole here because you're saying one game I would buy, right?
Mhm,
All right,
mhm,
since I already am subscribed to Game Pass, that
mhm,
takes Forza Motorsport out of the equation because I'm automatically going to
Forza.
play that,
mhm,
and I didn't buy it. So with that being said, which I am, me with Forza, me with racing games, it's a done deal. Praxis, I hope you're gonna be on the Xbox, bro. But dude, Assassin's Creed for me, I it has been so long. I have been out there on other people's podcasts, on my podcast, my channel, talking about the old Assassin's Creed when it was built for from the ground up with stealth in mind, because that's actually what an assassin is. I have been waiting for this. I cannot wait to play this game. Yeah, but there's so many good games dropping in October though, man. It's really hard. Yo, I'm a huge Sonic fan as well, so I know I'm going to be picking up Sonic.
I'm sorry.
That's
My
no doubt.
condolences.
What
Oh, no.
condolences?
She's just taking
what died?
stabs at
What
everyone.
died? What died?
I just keep going back to the Warcraft
Sonic?
state.
Her taste in
Sonic,
video
Sonic's
games.
still alive. I even got I got collector's editions and all
I
that good
know
stuff.
every
man.
Sonic fan will say Sonic is still alive.
Well, no, this is
he is.
from the same.
He
people
is.
who
He's
made
there. He's
the
coming
Sonic
October.
It's real to me.
I mean, it's
No,
kind of
this is-
fucking weekend on birdies like around the game, but
Well, this is the same game. This is made by the same development house that did the original remake of the Sonic original trilogy that they did a really good job of. I forgot what it was. It was this guy who did a mod of a Sonic game, and then
Oh, you're talking. That's
Sega
one of the
hired
collector's
them.
editions. Sonic Mania is what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's the same
Yeah.
developers who did Sonic Mania who are doing this. So I think it's going to be really good, actually. So,
Shout out to all
and
the Sonic
graphic
fans
style
out
is
there.
really good. Oh yeah, because it's going to stay true to what Sonic is supposed to be. They've not really been able to bring Sonic effectively to the 3D realm. So 2D is pretty much where I think Sonic might be relegated to. So this
Let's
I think
go.
might be the best iteration of that. Yeah. So, and it reminds me, and the art style is very
but will
reminiscent
he
of
have
also-
an interspecies relationship like in the 3D game? That's the question.
we can only hope, right?
Really?
We
You're
can
gonna
only
go back
hope,
to the
so.
the princess like that?
Who
Is that
doesn't
what you're
wanna
gonna do?
I'm into
Going back to
furries. I'm into
Dreamcast,
furries. What
bro.
can I say? What
Going
am I-
back
Sonic
to
was like,
Dreamcast.
do you
What
know
can I
how
say?
fast I can clap your cheeks?
Yeah.
You think rabbits fuck fast? Bitch, I'm Sonic.
Sorry.
D
sorry.
said, "Can you let Jim talk without ad-libbing over Jim like Little John?" Who's
What?
Jim?
Who's Jim?
Who's Jim?
I don't know.
I don't know everybody's secret identity.
One of
That's
you
Jim.
people. It's not me. I'm obviously not a Jim, but one of you people.
Is
What
this
do you
where
mean-
we
what do you
pull out
mean
the
you
What do
people?
you mean by
rest of
you
the-
I don't know. You all
Yeah,
sound,
what do you mean by you?
you all
you
sound
could be,
like
we're not
you
gonna assume.
people.
I
all
want to
you
like a bunch of you.
Let's
testosterone
cancel her.
havers?
Let's cancel Cozy.
Cankle
Cankle
me?
Cozy.
You can't cankle
Cankle.
me.
Oh.
I'm adorable and I have a really soft
Hey,
voice. I'll
Kelly
just
said
claim,
it. We're going
I'm
with
gonna
it.
claim misogyny and you guys
That's
can't cancel me.
fine.
I'll be like misogyny and y'all are gonna get canceled.
I don't think I'm cancelable. If I could be canceled, I would have been canceled already.
That's
with
what
this
I'm
shit.
saying.
I could go for a little deep tissue misogyny on my back. I worked hard today.
You know
It's
what?
really sore.
You know what I'll do? I'll step on you. Never mind.
Actually,
You like
do us a
that.
favor.
I don't want to. You know, I don't want to aggressively step on you just to piss you off and you get an erection because that'd be weird.
Sweetheart, we've been at
Yeah,
this
no,
for a while.
I'm not down with
Make us
that.
some
So it's not.
sandwiches.
Yeah, that'll never accidentally happen. Okay, we're good.
Hey, but Xbox, do you,
What are you talking about? Oh my god.
but Xbox, in all seriousness, you said Assassin's Creed. Do you think the Mirage has totally abandoned the whole open world / multiple quest line situation?
I've kind of kept my distance from I got a bad habit of really looking into things, and I've kept myself away from this because I wanna experience it kind of like fresh. I hope they say true to form, kind of like 2 Brotherhood, stuff like that. So I'm excited to see that premise, that type of game, kind of like built with today's hardware in mind. I want to see what they do with it. It's going to be cool, and it's not even I don't believe it's a $70 game either. I think it's going to be like $40-$50, something like that.
Right. They said that
it's
Ubisoft from Valhalla because one of the complaints from Valhalla was it was too big, it was too bloated, there was too much shit to do, and people were like, "Listen, I got families, I don't have time to spend 150 hours searching after treasure chests and shit." So Ubisoft said for their next Assassin's Creed that it was going to be much smaller in scope than Valhalla was. They're going to bring it back to the way kind of it was. So I think you might be happy.
Well, that's when you separate.
I like that they're recognizing kind of like both communities when it comes to this, and they see that there's a market for both. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen too much of this. I haven't seen like franchises kind of fork off like that.
I mean, look at Resident Evil, bro. They're alternating between completely different styles of game in each game. Like that's
another one. I miss that sci-fi factor that was in the older Resident Evils in comparison. Like the secret lab stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that was my whole Resident Evil thing.
When before 7, when 6 came out, that was the last one.
Code Veronica was like my absolute favorite.
Everything after 3 kind of lost me. Like when the virus started doing all kinds of crazy weird shit, and it wasn't really zombies anymore. And then 4 was Las Plagas. I'm like, dude, these are just villagers. I'm shooting fucking villagers that have centipedes that crawl out of their fucking head. A centipede crawl out of his head. I want to shoot zombies.
They're shooting him in the head.
This seems like propaganda.
It's like I feel like I'm in fucking Venezuela just murdering villagers.
Resident Evil had problems until
I don't know. Because it didn't look like Mexicans. I don't fucking know, bro.
Resident Evil had a lot
Must
of
be like
problems
Bolivia or something. I think Bolivia is more believable.
Remember,
I will give you that.
I was talking about this earlier about Resident Evil had problems for a while until the 3DS game. Revelations.
Revelations,
yeah.
What a revelation.
Revelations. The Resident Evil was basically like not good for a while until Revelations.
No. It wasn't, but it was still selling well. So like Capcom didn't give a fuck. Because even 6, which is like the one that everyone hates.
Yeah, it was selling well, but the community was getting more and more disappointed. So they had to
like
do
a giraffe is getting a blowjob. That's the 6th one, right? The one that the logo.
6 was the closest to the original style.
No, which one had the logo that looked like a giraffe getting a
You're a liar.
You're
a liar. You're a
gaslighter.
I would say
4 and 5's what I was saying.
The campaign with Leon was probably the closest.
Wasn't 6 the one that looked like the logo looked like the guy, a giraffe getting a Hummer?
6 is the one where the fucking Chris Redfield punched a goddamn boulder.
No, that was 5.
Oh, yeah,
5 is the bonus. 6 is the campaign where they had like 4 different playable campaigns.
You basically played as everybody in the game.
Yeah, you
have,
play.
like,
Yeah,
everybody, and
it was hype when Chris and Leon were fighting. I was like, oh shit, it's happening.
Five just went from fucking Mexicans with centipedes to crawl out of their heads to Africans getting centipedes to crawl out of their heads.
You're a Mexican.
And you had a white guy killing all of them. That's the problem.
Oh, that was.
I
my
mean,
goodness.
what?
It's fucking
I mean,
world cleansing simulator.
you always need a
Damn.
white guy.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Hold on, Cozy, hold on.
You always need a. No, the thing is, you always need a white guy to make
Comedy.
things better.
Oh no.
Yeah, they got zombies. Just kill them. They don't look like you, but who cares? They're brown people. Kill them. Kill them. They're dead.
No, but you always need a white guy to make things better.
Exactly.
Oh my God. So you're trying to say?
Okay,
I can't even say
are we talking about Assassin's Creed or something in here? What the hell?
I
don't.
won't
It
type
derailed.
I won't say
I'm
it.
sorry. I contribute all
We're
the time to
talking
the
about
realm of
cleansing
topics.
the
I'm
earth
sorry.
of the darky. Oh, humans.
What? The darky?
Don't say it. Jesus.
So I feel offended.
Oh,
I'm
just
leaving,
one, I just got
guys.
a 10. I was
I'm
in
leaving,
computer
sir.
for the
I
month.
feel it's so. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write a very strongly worded Twitter post or something. I can't. I don't have Twitter Blue, so I can only limit to like 200 characters, whatever.
And no one will care because you don't have
Exactly.
Twitter Blue, but okay.
Exactly.
My bad, you guys. My bad.
Okay.
You got another
As
protest
if you
for
mean that shit, Cozy.
Okay. In all seriousness, does anyone? RPG 88 has a question.
Everyone was very serious, Wise. No one was joking.
Okay, I do have a serious question. RPG 88 asks this. Does anyone care to answer it? Is the third-person view any good in Resident Evil 8? Anyone
Honestly,
played
I haven't-
Resident Evil
I
8?
haven't- I
Yeah,
played 8, but I haven't tried the
finished it.
third person view. I'm like, I don't care to go through it in third person. I'll go through it in VR, but I don't care about going through it in third person.
Oh. Anybody else have
Sorry.
anything to add on that? So, all right. Speaking with this topic, anyone looking forward to Lords of the Fallen? And isn't that
I-
coming
I-
out?
I-
Wait,
Is
hang
it-
on. Wait,
Wait,
stop.
didn't that already happen?
Whoa.
No,
This
no,
is
this-
the
this-
Lords.
this-
You're talking about
this-
Lords of the Fallen. This
Yeah.
is the
The-
Lords of the Fallen.
Ah.
Right.
Lords of
The
the
Lords
Fallen.
of the
It's like
Fallen.
Under Pressure and Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but no, yeah, it's like a remake or reboot of Lords of the Fallen, and it's a Souls like. So I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm already.
Is it a day one
It,
Game
it
Pass
looks really
thing?
good.
Is
No,
it a day one Game Pass or
I
not?
don't think no.
I don't think so. No.
Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
You gotta.
Yeah, I think the only day when Game Pass Souls likes were
Say
what do
it.
you call it? Wolong and Eliza P.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
look
cool.
at you, Liza P. Oh, no.
Oh, I've been playing. It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, Liza
It's
P.
pretty good. He's just saying a good.
I didn't say I played Liza P because I didn't. I thought the demo was ass. I just said it was
Wow.
like.
Wow.
If
Okay.
it wasn't shit, I'd play.
Is it shit or are you? I'm not joking. All right.
Okay, so now I don't know. Now for this podcast, I don't only have to worry about somebody talking about Metal Gear Solid, but I also have to worry about somebody bringing in Hitler into the discussion.
You-
Okay,
you
thank you.
don't
You
Garth.
have me as not a guest
Minutes.
panelist, but as a
You can
panelist,
let
you have to worry
flash.
about everything.
Oh my god. Praxis brought up Hitler. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said I didn't say it.
Guys, okay, in the chat, please subscribe to the Patreon because that's the only fucking way we're getting paid for this shit. I'm sorry, we're not getting much.
Pretty much.
Well, aren't you getting
Pretty
paid
much.
in the memories and the fun you had with your fellow
We're
animals?
talking about cleansing the earth. I mean, Jesus, where were you?
The black
God's sake, guys.
the
Come on.
Mexicans
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Oh god, this is not the direction I want this topic to go.
From
But
zero.
oh well.
I said, why
This is
was
not-
Resident Evil doing that? They felt bad for the market that was being left behind, right? That's what it was, right? Right.
And I was just asking about what game you're looking forward to playing this October. That's it. That's all my question was. I'm sorry.
You know what? Stop talking about October. Like you know what you know. Like you know. Wait, you know about when September ends. You don't even know.
Oh my God.
Doesn't it
Like a
end next week
song or
sometime? I
something.
guess so.
It ends tomorrow.
Oh fuck, that's right. Oh shit, I gotta get my grades in.
Yeah, you might.
And he's the school teacher, ladies and gentlemen.
I
That's,
gotta get
that explains
can't
so much
fucking
of the
tell.
state of the American education system.
Damn.
Oh shit. Hey, they got me teaching them. What the fuck
Hey,
do you
just-
expect?
Just,
Okay,
just
I'm
rubber
sorry.
stamp those fuckers, bro. Just rubber stamp them.
I won't,
Everybody gets a
I won't
gold
tell them
star.
how to read and write, but I can tell them how
Not
to
gold
multiply.
stars. You gotta get the smiley face stickers.
Look, that's why I'm a math teacher because I can teach them how to multiply. That's all. So, So there you go.
Oh, is that what you do? You teach your students how to multiply?
Exactly. There you go.
That's why we have so many bottom feeders.
Yep.
So come here and sit on my lap. I'm going to teach you how to multiply, sweetheart.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
Yeah.
Oh God!
We're gonna see it. We're gonna see him on TV with Chris Hansen one of these days. Yes.
Why? Take notes there. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good. That was actually a good one. All right. Anybody else have anything else to add to this? Cerebral, what are you looking for?
I was trying to say, because you were talking about Assassin's Creed somewhere back there, that I hope they get back to the basics of the original games and he actually becomes an assassin. The issue with the last few games is it was more of an adventure game, like somebody said. It was Devil May Cry and stuff on steroids, and it wasn't Assassin's Creed. You know,
You just wanted me an ass.
What I'm looking forward to more than Mirage is that other Assassin's Creed game they announced that takes place in Japan. I'm really
Assassin's
excited
Creed
for that.
Oh my goodness, you're such a weeb.
Jade or whatever.
Oh, you missed out on. It's Assassin's Creed.
Jade is the mobile one in China. I think it's red.
Okay.
It's red. Assassin's Creed.
Is it
Red, I
China?
believe. China.
No,
I thought it was
China is the mobile version.
China.
That one is Jade.
China.
The Japan one is red.
Here's the thing that blows my fucking mind. Look. Hot
Nobody
Wheels
blows
Unleashed
you.
2.
I mean, what?
Well, my mind gets blown.
Well, it was in Amsterdam. Okay.
At least, yeah.
That's the truth.
If you pay enough, anyone will do it.
You wanna
Like,
get
Well, not this
blown?
month. He's broke.
But look, apparently Hot Wheels Unleashed is getting a sequel. Didn't the first one just come out a year or so ago or some shit like that?
Like
You know what?
2 years ago or so. But do you really think the development cycle for a fucking toy car racing game is that goddamn long?
Yeah.
Who's fucking asking for a sequel to this fucking game? Like,
Hear me
I
out.
don't know, but
Hear me
I will
out.
say the first one had the Back to the Future DeLorean in it. Game of the generation.
Hear me out. Like a lot of those games are actually can be kind of good. Like for example, Barbie Horse Adventures Mystery Ride is a fantabulous game.
Mute her.
You didn't play it, so you don't understand. But if you played it, you would understand why it's like an amazing game.
The beauty.
Yeah.
Cozy,
Like-
there's some games.
Only-
no one needs to play.
Someone would clearly
Like,
got
there's some
stuck
game.
making the Barbie Horse Mystery Ride adventure game, but they were like, I really just want to make great games. So they just made a great
Hey, you know
game.
what?
That's a Barbie Horse.
Somebody at Rockstar got stuck modeling horse testicles for Red Dead Redemption 2, and then somebody got stuck fucking programming them to shrink in the fucking cold and then expand in the heat. That was somebody's job at Rockstar for God knows how long.
They probably
You know-
enjoyed it.
You know, DE brings up a good point. If they made a Grand Theft Auto in some other country besides the United States, it would actually be pretty good. Grand Theft Auto in Tokyo would be phenomenal. Actually, if they could do that.
I feel like honestly,
they've had spin-offs that do that.
they
shit. Not
always talk
spin-offs,
about
but like,
the-
phones do that shit.
they always talk about like
Wise, check your DMs on
what's
Twitter.
the series? They always talk about like Fallout in other countries, and I think Fallout in other countries doesn't work, but GTA in other countries would absolutely work.
Yeah, I am looking for. I would definitely be down for that one from day one. I mean, I think they've done enough. They've done enough. Liberty City. They've done San Andreas.
Yeah.
They've done all this stuff.
They've done proxy in Miami. They've done proxy Los Angeles. They've done proxy New York. There's really not. I mean, what are you going to proxy Texas? Like, no, dude. Like,
No,
go
Chicago.
do something else.
Hey, we need to
Wakanda
proxy,
Chi-town.
right?
Hey, listen, bro.
We need
I'm in
Chi-town.
Arizona, which is
watch
just
Fox.
copycat Texas. So
Oh, we need Chi-town, and then we're
No,
done.
that's watching.
Chi-town where you can't take 2 steps without getting shot at. Everyone's just shooting
Have
each
you
other.
ever been to
Like, Jesus
Chicago?
Christ, what the fuck
Exactly.
is happening in this place? All you can do is get hot dogs and get shot. for
Nah,
no
nah,
reason.
nah.
That's
You've
the
never,
entire game.
you've obviously never been to Chicago.
I can't take your subways.
I said
Fallout,
someone who frequents
Alaska.
Chicago.
Hey,
You know nothing about
I've
Chicago.
been to Chicago and I have the bullet wounds to prove it. So
You
know.
have not.
What?
Chicago's not that bad. Chicago is not that bad. I'm
bullshit.
telling you, Chicago's not that bad.
I was there last week, and the driving is still ass.
Yeah, they can't drive. to
That's
save
every
their
city.
lives, but-
That's literally every city.
Yeah,
That's
trust
literally-
me.
It's all those older cities because the lanes are so goddamn narrow. Like in my state,
Well, shit.
Arizona,
Oh my God.
our lanes are wide
Can
as
we
shit.
talk about Philadelphia? Philadelphia literally has the worst
Look,
city ever.
look,
Oh my
you
god.
You guys have no fucking reason to complain until you put a bunch of rednecks behind a car. Okay, that's all I got to say. Down here,
Well,
I
that's
gotta-
because
I gotta use
down there Down there, all you can do is push the car because it ain't running. That's different.
Oh! Listen, if you were paying attention, that wasn't a car in the rearview mirror. It was a tractor.
Yeah.
Yes, true. That's what's pulling the car.
Exactly.
Right,
That's
you
what's
want
pulling
to take
the
this
car.
slow. Let's move on, guys. You need to be
All right,
Texas alone.
all right,
Let's move
okay,
on.
okay. There is one more big game coming out in October, Alan Wake 2, and nobody actually mentioned that one. It's coming out on the 27th.
I was gonna say something, but
Skillup did a preview video on it, and Skillup said that it's really, really good. I don't know. I tried the first one, and I didn't care for the combat. I didn't like it at all, so I don't know. I think visually it looks cool, and conceptually it looks fucking cool. But if it plays at all like the first one, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. But I know a lot of people that love the first
You know what
game.
you need to do? You need to get good.
Oh, is that it?
It didn't.
Stop being a bitch. Oh,
I don't.
I'm sorry. Let me remove the dildo from my ass, and I will try the second game.
Well, yeah. The thing, the
Do
problem that
not
I have.
remove the dildo.
Couldn't hear you over my girlflend pegging me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Logan enjoys that shit.
Like I said,
He's
practice
enjoying it.
makes perfect. So there you go.
Well,
All
I
I'm
don't
saying
like
is
the
do not
fact.
remove the dildo. That's all I'm
I,
saying. Sorry.
I do not
Go
like.
ahead,
I do not like Alan Wake's. It looks like the.
I do not like your
extra
eggs and ham.
I do not like Alan Wake looking like an extra from the Crow, but
It looks like John Wick.
Exactly. He looks kind of weird, but okay, so what? But anyhow, I am looking forward to it.
That's all.
I've always
yeah.
liked your games, so yeah. How am I going to get to play all these games? Because look, you guys all know I am playing Wonder day one. I don't care.
You're a
everything
fake
else we can
gamer,
buy.
though.
I am a fake gamer. I play Super Mario Wonder because I know where my roots come from. Okay.
I'm wondering how we're gonna get through this.
Because you know
podcast.
you're
That's my
genetically a
problem.
bitch.
Jeez.
Are we talking about root hairs? What roots are we talking about? Beetroot?
You said your DNA makes
Root
retards.
beer? Root beer? What's going on here?
All right. Okay.
you get this,
The
put
hard
this
R.
panel together. Reap what you sow, man.
All right. Anybody else have
Sowers are
anything
the
to mention? Anyone have anything else to mention about
Yeah.
the games in October?
Yes.
Ma'am. Go for
I'm
it.
looking forward to playing Baldur's Gate as soon as you freaking
Bitch.
do what you need to
Lame.
do, Wise.
Lame.
Take your codes
I missed
Twitter.
last week, so that means this is 2 weeks now that you haven't given Loke your
Hear me
goddamn game
out.
share.
Hear me out. What happens?
This guy.
Okay,
November
Like
14th.
I'm not asking
Okay.
you to help me hold a 20 or anything, right? I'm not saying I'm not
Jeez,
eating.
after his stroke.
I'm asking you to press
I
2 buttons and
have
put
no
his
food
name
in my
a fucking
home. I have no
box.
electricity. That's all I'm
He's
asking
gotta
for.
get
Wise.
more
He's asking
Whataburgers.
to game shit.
No.
That's all I'm
November
saying.
14, Broken Roads comes out.
October.
Might should fix it.
Cozy focus. October.
October doesn't matter because November 14th, Broken Roads comes out.
Oh yeah. Also in November, the PlayStation Portal comes out. I can't wait till that comes out.
I don't care about that.
It's
But
sold
Broken
out.
Roads.
It's sold out everywhere, guys.
in-
Did you guys know
in
that? It
Japan.
is
Get
sold
the
out
fuck
right
out of
now.
here. That thing is not
Well,
sold out. What the hell are you talking about?
It's freaking sold out.
It's sold out at every retailer in Japan.
The
Not
poor-
too
But so are blow up dolls.
Yes.
Oh
Of course,
god.
they only produced like 500 of them, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, I always tell
Stop it.
people, and people are like, "Oh, fucking, this is sold out or that's sold out." It's like, great, but how many did they make? Because if they made 2 and sold out, not impressive.
Oh my
Like, 1
gosh.
sold out.
It's
That's
sold
another
out.
story.
We
So
only had
sold
two
out
They
without
made
knowing
at
the
least
actual production numbers doesn't
100,000,
mean
guys.
much.
Come on.
And
It's
I
at
can't
least
see them producing a
100,000, dude.
lot of the portals.
It's kind of funny that they announced the launch. They've already did the pre-order for the Portal, but they've not done the pre-orders for the headsets yet. That's
Yeah,
kinda
dude, what the
funny to
fuck?
me. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. But oh well, que sera. It's like, yeah, here we're gonna sell you the device, but we're not gonna give you the device. We're not gonna let you pre-order the device that you can actually hear the sound from. Basically,
Oh, the
There
shit
go.
that
Just
you guys
gonna
are
say-
actually interested in? Yeah, no, you
Oh.
can't pre-order that.
23
I'm
Pre-order
telling you
something
about
shit.
the MetaQuest 3 is the one that has got me.
Oh, you ordered it?
No, but I'm gonna get one.
Why? What's so impressive about it?
Mixed reality.
Really? You're not gonna get
And
a Vision Pro?
Xbox Cloud support, mixed reality. That's the difference.
Oh, well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna get the
I
Vision
saw
Pro.
I saw the cloud support information today. Yeah, they're gonna.
That
Oh.
makes all the differences. Mixed reality and Xbox Cloud support.
That
Because I don't
fucking
care about
lag.
VR,
But
but mixed reality.
Why would you want to play screen Xbox games in the headset? It's not. gonna be a
Because
playing on the
I
screen.
want to play Sea of Thieves, get
We're gonna
drunk,
play
but
it.
also
But Sea of Thieves
drunk-
doesn't have
also-
VR support.
Well, it's another strain, just like why people
Yes,
might buy the
it's a
Q
strain.
Light.
Yeah,
People
so
wanna buy
and
the Q
I'm
Light
gonna be
for that,
downing.
that,
I'm gonna
but-
be drinking in real life, and I'm gonna be also drinking in Sea of Thieves, and then
But
try to sail a ship
can't you do that
and
on
be
your
just
TV?
like throwing
That's a good point,
throwing up.
Cozy
It's not
takes
the
the
same.
version
Hey,
to
And,
the
and the
next
only
level.
difference is drinking and playing on your TV won't give you fucking motion sickness.
Yes, I want to be motion sick.
That's
I
a
wanna
cool
be motion
combination,
sick.
like drinking and
I,
motion.
What?
I
PSVR.
want simulated motion sickness.
She's gonna walk around her house like fucking Jack Sparrow until she fucking bangs her knee on a fucking table. That's like, son of a bitch.
I don't have
Okay,
tables
so-
in the middle of my place.
Watch out for the stairs.
Well, DE is offering a suggestion to help you guys with your backlog. There's approximately 31 days in a month, 30 to 31, 16 hours per day to game. So that if you are unemployed, you get 496 hours of free time to play video games.
Some of
There
us
you
have
go.
to
If you
pay
ever
for
need
life. Some of
Yeah.
us,
Yeah, some of us
some
have
of us
jobs.
don't live with our moms. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of us
Also,
don't-
some of us are married, so that's even less time.
Well, why
And
why
some
don't
of
you
us
get your
also
wife to
have
pay
children.
for everything? Get your wife
Some
to
of
pay
us
for
have
everything and make
children
her
as
take care of the
well.
kids. No,
Oh,
your
yeah.
wife pays for everything and takes
What?
care of the kids.
Hey, you know what's sad?
For a couple
I'm
months,
unemployed
and
on
then
disability and I
divorced.
live with my mom.
No, but you're on disability. That doesn't count.
You're paying for your way at least somehow, or at least
You're
something's
disa-
paying for
You know,
your
if you make it to disability, you don't count.
It's like the golden ticket. Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
Jesus.
it's like the the congratulations. It's the consolation
Oh,
prize.
ju-
It's
you know,
Congratulations, you're a
my
paraplegic.
it's a
Yeah.
congratulations question mark
Yeah.
at the end.
It's
Yeah.
like a consolation prize. You're on disability, you got the consolation prize. Like no one
Yeah.
can be like,
Congratulations, you can't walk.
you can't be like, oh
Hey,
great.
I
your
got
mom.
that card. I got that card.
Exactly, Paul. I
too.
agree with
I
that.
do,
I
Cerebral.
agree.
We both have that card, dude.
Paul, I 100% agree with that. But you can't make fun of someone who's like on disability and lives with their mom, like or parents,
Oh, I
whatever.
can.
I mean, you
No,
could,
you
but
no, but
Oh,
you're an
yeah.
asshole.
should.
You're a piece of shit. You're objectively a piece of shit.
I'm also that very same thing.
Hold
I
on.
can say what the
Is
fuck I
that?
want.
Yeah.
like some people are dealt like a bad hand. Like you can't make fun of someone for like losing a game of poker if all they get is like random like low shitty cards that aren't consecutive. Like
Oh, and Darth, to answer your question, I got the golden ticket, but the candy bar it came with was moldy. I'm just
Yes!
saying,
you can't
It was a turd.
exactly. I'm on your side. Yeah.
Hey, this is shit.
I got the
Exactly.
golden
That's what it is.
ticket, and I can't fucking walk, and I got chronic nerve pain.
Yeah, you can't
What?
like
You would have sank fast.
and I'm telling you, that chocolate factory was not ADA compliant.
Look at
Okay.
the bottom.
All right, fine. We're gonna go ahead and
Running this bitch, motherfucker. I want to see your chocolate river, and you ain't got no goddamn ramps.
That's
What?
right.
The Wonka Vader?
Foot on your
Fuck off.
forehead.
Give me ramps. Fuck it.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic. We are going to move on.
Can we find a
We're
non?
going
Okay.
to try.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, we're going to try. Okay. So, yeah, this week, a couple of interesting departures. One with a minor departure. Hideo Kamiya. I'm not going to say that name. I got too much alcohol in me.
Kamiya?
Hideki
Kamiya?
Kamiya is leaving. Fucking
Yeah, Hideki
leaving
Kamiya.
goddamn
Minor.
Titans,
Did
okay.
you just say that was minor?
Oh, compared to the next one, yes.
Of the two.
Yeah. It is
Of the two.
the much
This is the
smaller
lesser
of the two announcements, correct?
Listen,
Not that
comparison
much,
is a thief
compared.
of joy. All right.
Well, this was the negative versus the positive, right? I guess that's a good one.
Yes. Okay, so Kamiya is leaving. Guy made Okami one of my favorite games of all times. He's leaving. He
Wonderful
did
101.
promise that there were
Yeah.
right, Wonderful 101, Beautiful
That was his other
Joe.
one. Mhm.
Yeah, there were some really good ones. Some people were saying that later on now he's got too big for his britches and got a little cocky, and all of a sudden then you had some games that did not do so well, like Scalebound, which was canceled.
Scalebound.
And what was that other one? What was that? No, it wasn't Atlas
Babylon's
Rising.
Fall?
No,
Babylon's Fall?
that wasn't
Yeah.
Babylon's Fall. Their live service game that was just
Yeah, that was their
totally
live
tanked.
service with Square, I believe. Or was
Right.
Babylon's Fall fucking sucked, man.
it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's not even get started. Oh,
Well,
that.
Scalebound
So
was
is this really a
Go ahead.
what? Well, people were like complaining that, saying that it was because of him that Platinum became a little less what it was. I mean, yeah, Bayonetta is still good and everything, but the reason that Platinum was not able to deliver on all cylinders like it used to was because Kamiya sort of got too big for his britches. So him leaving, do you think is a good thing or a bad thing for the development house, Platinum Games?
I guess the real answer, you can only come to a conclusion if you know who replaces him and what they are all about. Because him leaving, it's like, oh, great, but who replaces him? That's what's more important than him leaving.
Exactly. So, but what do you think the direction is going to be? Do you like a lot of times when you lose your founding members, sometimes the development houses loses direction.
My answer to it's hard to say because I have no idea who the next person coming in is. It's like if Steven Spielberg was directing a movie and then mid-production left, like, oh my God, this is terrible. And it's like, well, it depends on who they bring in to finish the rest of the movie. If it's someone like, fucking what's his name? God damn it, Zack Snyder, or some other big developer like that, director, it might be okay. If it's some nobody, maybe it's going to be a problem. I have no idea until I know who's going to come and replace what he normally does.
Well, some people would argue that their later releases have been less than stellar. I think Scarlet Nexus, even though it did okay, it didn't maybe do what
okay.
I don't.
That was a great game.
Yeah,
Scarlet Nexus.
Scarlet Nexus.
It was a great.
That wasn't Scarlet Nexus. Wasn't
not Scarlet Nexus. What was that game?
Astral Chain or Bayonetta?
No, the one that came to Game Pass. I thought that was Scarlet Nexus, wasn't it?
No, Scarlet Nexus did go to Game Pass, but it's
not made by
Scarlet Nexus,
not Platinum.
I thought it was not Platinum. Okay,
no,
so
Scarlet
there was
Nexus
another
is one of
game
my favorite games of the year.
But it didn't have a commercial success though. I think Scarlet Nexus did okay, but I don't think it did what they wanted it to do. So yeah, but anyhow,
again, bro, that was Bandai Namco. That was
I also think traditionally those style of games just don't sell like a lot of other genres of games.
I think their last game was Bayonetta 3, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, Bayonetta 3 did okay, but that was.
Oh yeah, that's Cereza. Yeah, the little puzzle game.
Yeah, but Bayonetta was also a long-standing existing IP that everybody knows. When you make new games that nobody knows in that kind of genre, I don't think they're ever going to do the numbers that a lot of these developers or these studios are wanting or publishers are wanting. They just don't sell like that comparatively when it comes to other genres. At least I don't see it.
The success that they had with Okami, because it is pretty much a Zelda clone, but done very well. I was kind of surprised that they never released a sequel to Okami, so yeah. And then people have been asking about it because both the Okami that came out on the Wii and then I think it was ported over to another console, it did well. And then when they released their Game Boy Advance or DS version, I think it also did well. And
is Okami the one with like the white wolf?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, with that astral brush where you had to draw that thing, and then you got to if you did a certain stroke the right way, you did like it. It was a really good game.
I heard it.
Yeah, and the artistic style was phenomenal. It looked like a watercolor painting, basically. It was phenomenal, good. But
it looks cool.
But yeah, I mean, we wish him the best of luck. He is a visionary when it comes to some of the games that he did make in the past. So hopefully, maybe being a little bit more in a smaller development team, maybe he might be a little bit more mobile, or maybe able to make more games that are better games in a better cadence or something like that. So
Astral Chain is the best game on the Nintendo that I've played.
Did you play Bayonetta?
Switch, Astral Chain is the best one. No, I'm saying
did
Astral
you play-
Chain for me.
Yeah, I know.
No,
but you say
didn't
even
play
better than
any of the
Bayonetta?
games. I didn't play.
You should
any
play
of the
Bayonetta. If you like Astral Chain, you're gonna like Bayonetta. And I would recommend Bayonetta 2 over even 1 and 3. So 2 is a very good
if you like boobies.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sorry.
Who doesn't like boobies again? It's a rhetorical question.
It's a rhetorical.
Well, the more
If you
damage
like
you take, the
breathing,
less
If you like oxygen,
Just know she makes weapons from her hair. Just don't ask where the hair came.
Loke. Oh, stop it. She makes clothes from her hair, bro. I'm just saying.
Demons and clothes from her hair.
Is that crabs in her sword? What the fuck is going on here?
You guys should do marketing for Bayonetta. Like, this just makes me want to buy it more.
Oh God.
So if she
Okay,
makes
the
clothes
more
out of her hair, she's technically naked at all times, correct?
that's exactly what the game is
No.
doing.
Yeah, because everything is her hair. So yes, under the hair, she's not wearing anything.
Yeah.
But she's
Exactly.
wearing
So
the
she's
It was
not
actually
wearing
kind
any
of
clothes.
surprising. I remember when the Bayonetta first came out, people were actually shocked it made it on the Nintendo platform that a game of that level or that risque would even be on a Nintendo console at that time.
Boobies
Because
on
back in
the
the day,
Nintendo
Nintendo was
console.
very. But now Nintendo is up for anything. I think there's plenty of porn games, actually literal porn games that you could play on Switch and stuff like that.
Yeah, I keep
Honestly,
Again,
good stuff.
again, I think you guys should apply to work for Nintendo in the marketing division.
Yeah, we're gonna sell a lot, buddy. Tell ya.
All right. Speaking of people
That's how
leaving,
that's how they sold all those fucking cardboard fucking viewers. Is because you can watch the porn in 3D. That's how they sold so many of those fucking cardboard pieces of shit.
Exactly. But you got to do something with the cardboard, right? There you go. So anyhow, next the bigger departure. Well, no, yeah. Jim Ryan said he's stepping down as CEO of Sony, and
The
they
correct title
hired.
is Lion Ryan Jim.
Jimmy.
And
And
well-
guess what? If no one had said anything, no one would fucking notice because he's not actually like he had some major impact since he's been there. He's just kind of been there.
Other than being a douche. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
If by
I don't
stepping
wanna-
down you mean foot in the ass, I mean, you know.
Yeah, getting booted down the road. Get out of here.
who are we gonna have to say? I don't want another Call of Duty. I just don't want you to get Call of Duty.
I don't care about
Yeah.
the deal. I just want to block your damn merger.
Yeah, I just want to block your mind. Yeah. So where are we gonna get lines like that again? Or we believe in generations, and then 2 weeks later, yeah, everything is available on the previous console. There you go.
He does.
All
Last
right,
generation
hold
and this
on.
generation.
Stop
Generations
the
like plural.
bashing.
Believe in both.
All right, stop the bashing. Jim was not the first, and he will not be the last executive to say something and then do something else. All right?
Jim is a fucking
He's not
wet
the only
blanket
liar.
of a fucking head of a fucking. Nobody gives a shit. Let him go.
Yeah, really.
Bring in somebody else.
Yeah.
Bring in somebody else. That motherfucker better give us a goddamn
No,
roadmap.
he is
Just
the
Jimmy,
one that
Jimmy,
has.
Jim.
Guys,
Didn't
he is
fucking
a
give a shit.
visionary. He is the one that's bringing out 20 million games as a service on PlayStation, showing some respect.
And 20 million devices to buy off of.
Did all that.
And don't forget, he flooded the market with all these devices. You have the Pulse Elite, the Pulse Edge, the PlayStation Portal, the Pulse Explorer,
The Q Lite that doesn't support Bluetooth.
I mean, in all reality though, like we can talk all this shit because he does say and has done some dumb shit, but at the same time, he's also breaking records with the sales of PS5, selling software, and not having an issue there. So like he's
PS4
doing
as well.
the
No,
things
but that's
he's doing
not
the
him,
things he's
is it,
supposed
Jim?
to be doing, and he's making the company money, which is his job. So I mean, and all in all,
Wize?
I guess he did all right, but nobody gives a shit that he's gone. And hopefully, the
Wise,
next
to your
person comes in.
question about is it him? Yes, it is him. You know why? Because when the shit goes tits up, it's his fault. So
Yeah.
when it goes well,
He's the
it's
one
also
at the
his
helm.
fault.
He's the one at the helm. Yeah.
No, because Super was talking about all the good stuff he did, and Wise is asking like, is that him? So I'm saying, if it's going badly, no one hesitates, and it's like, no, it's not his fault. Everyone,
Yeah, I mean,
is
the entire
quick to say it's his
launch of the
fault.
PlayStation 5 had happened under him. It's not like he came in mid of this
But
generation and
all
took
this,
over.
no. But all this stuff was probably planned well in advance before him taking the throne. Probably.
I'm sure it was, but it doesn't matter. He's the one in control, and the entire launch of this generation of PlayStation hardware, he was the one in charge when that happened. He was the one in charge when this was all being designed and developed. He was the one in charge when these first party games were made. So,
but a lot of that didn't go as planned. I mean, that's part of it. I think is it wasn't a smooth launch. It wasn't, you know.
It wasn't a smooth launch for anybody because of hardware.
Well, no.
constraints
Besides that, they had serious hardware issues too. It wasn't ready for prime time when it launched. It was.
What serious hardware issues did PS5 have?
Aside from the overheating and a few other issues like that,
they never overheated.
I'm not gonna. They had some issues with the hardware when they first launched it. They had to go and correct.
But they didn't.
But they did. It was not a smooth. It was not a smooth launch for them.
Okay.
I mean, if they did have issues, that's naturally thing to have with new hardware. But we're on average on think most people had issues with it. But
I've heard all these rumors of issues. Oh, they overheated. Oh, the liquid metal is gonna melt, and like there's not any actual people that have experienced any of those fucking things. So it's like I don't think that there were. Just like people like, oh, the Xbox Series X smokes. It's like, no, it doesn't. Like you just hear all this shit on social media, but I haven't seen any actual instances of it happening to real people in the real world. But I mean, if you say it happened,
liquid metal is leaking.
I guess. But
I mean, I can't remember. I can't remember details now.
Look, the PS5 specifically did overheat during the Evo, what's it, tournaments or whatever. The fucking the Ethernet port, not Ethernet, the HD, the ports were melting or something. The USB-C port melted or broke, but that was also with thousands of people plugging their USB-C thing in and out. So
the hard drives are actually getting pretty damn hot too, but that's
Well, there was that issue also. Like, remember, if you put that when the console first launched, if you put it in like rest mode or something like that, it would like crash or something like that, and you have to.
I do remember that. Some people, I think it bricked some people's consoles. Like it very few people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And remember, they said that. And I think even Sony came out and said to the effect that, like, do not put it in rest mode until we release a new update or something like that.
Yeah,
so that's
and they had to do an update. Yeah.
I used rest mode exclusively, and I didn't experience, but I do know that some people did for sure.
And they had some minor hardware issues that they had to go in and change some stuff. They were minor, but still.
Either way, whatever, if they had issues or didn't, he still sold fuck tons of them, whether there were issues or not. So I mean, at the end of the day, what his job is for the company, not for us as consumers, but for the company, his job is just to fucking make them money, and he did that regardless of whatever poor decisions he's made, which I think
to block mergers and acquisitions from Microsoft.
That's also his job. It's dumb. I don't think he was ever going to win that, but it's his job and in the best interest of the company for that not to happen. So him trying to stop it, it's like, dude, that's his fucking job.
But some of the statements he made, some of the things he did, just made them look bad. And that's part of it too.
And some of the thing that got released for Xbox makes them look bad. The shit's the same for everybody. But I don't like the direction that we're heading with this kind of focus on live service, where live service is getting more of the allocation for funds than traditional first party games. That worries me. Well, we have to see how that plays out. But at the end of the day, he made the company money. The console sold more than the competition, and that's his job, and he succeeded at doing his job. I don't think he did everything perfect, and honestly, like I said, he's a wet blanket when it comes to a personality. He's like anytime he speaks, I fall asleep. So maybe the next person that comes in is a little bit more enthusiastic about shit, right? But
a gamer would help.
All in all, I don't think you have to be a gamer to be a good CEO or a good head of anything.
I mean, in today's market, I think it helps to understand your audience.
It does help.
To understand your
I think like somebody like Reggie Fils-Aimé was dynamic, but he wasn't.
His body was also ready, bro.
Yeah, his body was always ready.
He was dynamic, but I'm not saying he was perfect. It was really quirky, which was part of the whole thing. Everybody liked how funny and silly he was. But yeah, he was somebody who was memorable, and you could say that it seems like he cared. Whereas Jim Ryan, I don't know. To me, like you said, you could have put anybody in there, in my opinion. Anybody could have put in that place.
I think at the end of the day, he's gone, and realistically, in the grand scheme of things, nobody cares.
Nobody's gonna fucking remember. They'll be like, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was, and that's it. Yeah.
Well, there's two things that I want to say about this. Number one, his official, when he made it, he actually said on record that the reason he's leaving is just because in the past couple of years he's just been traveling incessantly.
Nonstop,
California,
he was in Europe, Japan one day, Cali another day.
Right, and he said it's just gotten too much for him, and he can't. He's just overworked, and I don't think this man.
He's fucking 65. He's been with the company for 30 years, dude. He's probably a fucking multi-millionaire. He's like, dude, I'm done. Probably. I'm Audi 5,000. Have a nice day.
Oh yeah,
right. And plus, he probably sees his, and not that he probably cares, but he probably sees that the shellacking his personal reputation is taking, because everyone fucking hates him at least on Twitter, but everyone hates everybody on Twitter. But so that probably didn't also age well either. But then he did say a rumor or something to the effect he would. I think that he said that if this deal for Microsoft goes through, that he would resign. So is that possible? And also remember they had that the PlayStation Network was hacked as well. So that's another story. So do you really think that it was a true retirement, or do you think he was asked kindly to retire?
Would you
I think it's hard to say. Any answer is pure speculation based on zero information. So, like I told someone the other day, like a lot of people say that he was forced to step down or he was fired or this, that, the other thing. And I'm like, hey, listen, if there's any evidence you can present to make that case, I'm with you. But until there's something to help validate any speculative, reasons for why he's stepping down, I'm just going to go with the official statement. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying that him retiring is really what happened. I'm just saying that until I get actual evidence to say otherwise, I'm just going to go with the official statement.
My sources trust you, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Well, here's an interesting Go ahead.
I mean, if you want an example of somebody being fired versus somebody like just leaving, like Bob Chapek, who was the CEO of Disney. Him getting a call on Sunday night at a concert saying "Don't come into work Monday," that's fired.
That's fired.
Bob Iger retired or left and went somewhere else, and they brought it.
No. He never retired. He never retired. He said he retired the position, but he held the board, the head of the board position. He never left.
Either way, they brought in Chapek to replace Iger, and then the fucking get the fuck out of here, Chapek, and brought Iger back.
Well, it's because Chapek was doing things his own way, and Iger didn't want that. He wanted him to be a puppet, and so then he got him out. And everything that was made, all the decisions that were made by Chapek already. So all the stuff that was failing, that was because the guy was. Anyway, that's another discussion.
Well, let me say this though, right? Like this, he's been an interesting CEO because this is like the first CEO I can remember for PlayStation where the own PlayStation fan base really doesn't support him. Kind of like, how Microsoft had Don Matrick, right? And everyone, Xbox fans hated him. And the same can be said about this guy. People really didn't. And so the interesting question is this.
I also think back in those days, nobody gave a shit about who the head of the companies were. And it wasn't until Matrick made that fucking...
We have an offline device for you.
It's called Xbox 360. It wasn't until that people were like, fuck this guy. But before that, I don't think anybody even knew who the fuck he was. Just like on PlayStation, people really didn't know who Kazurai was. Like nobody cared. It wasn't until after that and once shit started getting super polarized with the console wars, then now everybody gives a shit.
Kazurai, he only made himself, known because of a
Ridge Racer.
$599 US dollars.
Yeah. That's what it was. It was
let me say this.
Those motherfuckers said that people would get a second job to buy a PS3. I was like, you fucking piece of shit.
That was Ken Kuraragi. That was not Kazurai. Kazurai did not say that. Ken Kuraragi.
No. I'm not saying Kaz said. I'm just saying that PlayStation said that shit. Like they should have said. I think that's worse. That's worse than we have an offline device for Xbox 360. Worse is, these motherfuckers will get a second job to pay for this shit.
You're gonna get a second job.
These guys love our stuff.
But
they don't pay us
flip burgers, bitch.
Why burgers? Why is the second job burgers? What?
I just figured that's the easiest second job.
We're just trying to figure out what's going to work best for everybody.
But so this is the topic. I was listening to Randall Thor's podcast, the Xbox Suit podcast this afternoon, and he brought up a pretty interesting topic. And this is the direction I want to take this on. What would be the firestorm of a new CEO? Which CEO do you think if they hired? Because they hired that other guy who is in temporary position. He's an interim CEO.
I hear Bobby Kotick's going to be available soon.
I don't trust anybody whose first name rhymes with their last name.
Bobby.
Right. So and according to sources, the new interim CEO is more into mobile gaming than he is into console gaming, for whatever that's worth. But long story short, what would be the firestorm? Who would they hire that would cause a fire?
That's what it's worth.
I
If
honestly
we're talking about under the PlayStation umbrella, I honestly don't know anybody else under the PlayStation umbrella.
People are saying
well, everyone's thinking that Herman Hulst is going to be the one taking this thing, but let's just play devil's advocate here. What if they hired, I don't know, they brought back Sean Layton, or they hired Peter Moore, or for example, they hired Don Matrick.
I think Peter Moore people would be pissed. I think Matrick people would be pissed. I think Layton people would be okay with, but I don't see any of those three happening.
30 said.
Okay, what if they pilfer Phil Spencer?
No.
What?
Phil, hey, come on down over to the win side, man. Come on down.
Oh my.
That's it.
Yeah, that would do it, Wize. That would do it. Like Twitter would shut down.
That would make the PlayStation fanboys
make the world burn.
super happy.
Phil would go from the most hated dude on PlayStation to the most beloved guy ever. Like the PlayStation camp would just keep propping this guy up.
He's the best ever. My God.
Every game's fucking day and date and PS Plus. Thank you, Phil Spencer.
And I swear to you, God, if they do that hire, that will be the one move that shuts down Twitter. I don't care who you are, what you are. That's going to make it on the fucking NBC Nightly News. I swear to you, God. That's
what would be worse? What would be worse is not so much how PlayStation fans would react to Phil Spencer being the new head. It's how Xbox fanboys would react to losing Phil Spencer.
Yeah,
bro, what are they going to do with the altars they've built in their closets, dude? Like, what? They're just going to. You can't sell that shit on Facebook Marketplace. No one's going to buy Phil Spencer altars.
You're just going to see a montage of people stumping them and burning them up and have a like really sad music playing with it or something like that.
I just want to
I
know.
guarantee you for Halloween, these motherfuckers are going to carve Phil Spencer into their jack-o'-lanterns. That's how crazy these people are when it comes to they love Phil so much. That would be the bigger news that he left Xbox. That's bigger news than him joining PlayStation, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, the funny thing would be to find out what his prefixes would be. As y'all know, Iron Wars gave him like Marcus Aurelius, whatever, Phil Spencer, right? So what would they still? Yeah. Spencer, right? Would King David still keep all those prefixes if Phil jumped ship to the other side? That's the question.
Probably. He like now he's gonna do what y'all did, or he's gonna make something about hey, now they want to come to PlayStation Plus. Who did that for you?
No, who did that for you? No, but what about Reggie Fils-Aimé? What if they hire Reggie? Reggie's available. He's pretty young. I mean, not to say that he can do it, but that would be pretty interesting. Yeah, that would be very good. I would love to have Reggie in the helm of PlayStation.
I mean, he's failing. He's failing with GameSpot, so might as well jump.
Yeah, that was an honor.
Yeah, well,
I think. Let's put him on there.
Yeah, they just probably used that as a name drop. That we have Fils-Aimé on our.
That's not what he said.
That's
I know.
What they need to do.
He was like, "I'm here to make things happen." That's what
the fictional character of Jack Trenton. We want Jack Trenton to be the fucking head of PlayStation. Remember that guy that was an actor? They did all those fucking PlayStation promos back in the day.
Oh,
Jack Trenton. That guy was fucking awesome, even though he was an actor.
Are you talking about the?
No, that wasn't Jack Trenton.
Kevin Butler.
Yeah, that was Kevin
Butler. Yeah, Kevin Butler. Yeah, that guy.
He can't come back. He got sued or something for using his character for a Wii commercial.
No, I think
what?
Because
I didn't hear about that one. He did like I think it was Firestone did a commercial with him, and he was like,
but he didn't do it as Kevin Butler though. He did it as himself.
But but they were saying like his character. Oh, they still tied him to his character because it was the same guy, so they took him to court for it.
Yeah. Those Kevin
Cozy,
Butler,
I've not heard from you. Cozy, I've not heard from you. Anything, yay or nay?
Your mom.
She just wants.
Yeah, she's dead.
She's playing that Barbie pony.
Your mom. You don't know anything about Barbie.
She's brushing that horse's hair in VR.
What about my mom? She's dead. What are you saying?
It's not
my mom is dead
it's
too. You think you're better than me because your mom's dead? My mom is also dead.
Oh no!
And
you have a dead mom off.
Who fucking who?
What? Dead mom off?
Oh God! We're not
Wize, we were just fine, bro. We were
okay. And on that note, we're gonna fucking end that show.
I'm sorry. No, the problem is you guys are talking about trash. Trash. You guys have bad opinions about trash. It's like who cares about trash? Talk about trash. Okay, talk about trash all you want. But you're still talking about trash. And it's like, yeah, you share your opinions, but you're still talking about trash.
No, tell us what you really
we gotta make the show.
Have you guys played Warframe recently?
Warframe is the best game ever.
I mean, hey, thank you, man. Every time it's just you gotta remember she plays Warframe, so you
I play Warframe because Warframe.
Excuse me, miss. I believe you left your helmet over there.
There are a handful of games that prove themselves, and Warframe is one of them. Constantly updating and improving itself.
All right.
State of Decay 2, another game that's constantly updating and improving
Oh,
itself.
speaking of State of Decay, did you see their posts?
It's not coming out in 2027. Yeah, it's not coming out.
No, but the thing is, I'm okay with that because State of Decay 2
Won't Xbox be closed by then?
has been consistently
Did anybody really think that Undead Labs was gonna make anything fucking good? Undead Labs is a trash fucking.
No, shut the fuck up. Because State of Decay 2 is good.
No, it wasn't.
It is. It is. It is. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not good. State of Decay 2 is good.
State of Decay has a identity crisis. It doesn't know how to separate itself from Left 4 Dead. That's the problem.
It's not like Left 4 Dead at all. It doesn't have to separate itself because
its name is a self-fucking fulfilling prophecy. The State of Decay is decaying.
No, you don't play State of Decay, so you don't even know about the State of Decay community.
You have no idea what I play, man.
You don't play State of Decay because you would understand how State of Decay has consistently provided.
What is this?
I understand how it's got trash controls and it's a trash game.
No, it doesn't. State of
Hey,
Decay
it's stupid. You can't assign pronouns to her. You just ripped me on assigning pronouns.
State of Decay.
Hey,
State of Decay has
consistently
consistently.
Come for me.
State of Decay has consistently provided updates and new gameplay. And new gameplay. It's consistently over the years.
But is the gameplay good?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, like
State
if
of
you have a
Decay
disease and I update your disease.
No. You don't know about State of Decay because State of Decay has a very dedicated fan base because of the way they provide updates and consistent interaction with their Yes, it's not the most popular game.
Usually do fixate on one single.
But I know when you compare State of Decay to Left 4 Dead, that lets me tell you you've played neither.
Good game, it's good.
And you're just like you've played neither if you're comparing State of Decay to Left 4 Dead, and you don't know.
You know, Loki doesn't hear. He doesn't hear any Metal Gear Solid in this conversation, so come on.
I mean,
no. Leave us out of this, dude. Let them have it.
I'm just saying. If you don't, it's okay to not know what State of Decay is about, but you can't pretend like State of Decay is
about zombies and trash controls.
No, it's not. If you never played State of Decay, you don't know what's going on. State of Decay is a great game. It has a great community. It's got a very active community.
Hey, Super, at least you, DE has a response. At least you can skip the cutscenes in State of Decay.
Exactly. That's right where she loves it, right there.
And on that note, guys, we have to. This is our 10th episode, so
10th?
Yes, 10th episode.
You know what? Why'd you invite me to the 10th episode? You're all like, "Oh, come hang out with you," and then you're like,
I invited you last week, but you were asleep.
No, because you invited me last minute. You were like, I was a consolation prize. No, he invited me as a consolation prize. Like, hey, we can't get better people, so
Cozy, you got a prize. You were not a prize.
I'm a consolation prize. That's a bad prize.
That's okay. We got the better. That's okay. We got the better of the two, anyways. We got Ham Solo last week.
You know what?
Oh, you piece of shit! You piece of shit!
See, that's exactly where I stand. I'm like
next week we'll replace it with a ham sandwich.
Oh, no.
They don't want good things. They just want ham solely, but if they can't get ham solo or someone good, they're like, hey, let's get a cozy there.
Let's bug cozy.
Let's get disposable human.
Well, Cozy, tell us where we can find you. And everything like that.
You can find me in a cub, bottle full of bub. Okay.
Oh no.
You can always find a cozy where you find cozy belugas, whether that be on Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, or Steam and Xbox. You can also find me. Those are the places you can find me. But you can find me on Sunday nights.
Sharpening the katana.
On Sunday, I will be on Majestic Mayhem for 4GQ TV. Where we talk all girl podcasts where we talk about dumb shit.
Right. Making sandwiches and sweeping
the
floor.
You know what? Where we talk about murdering you. We talk about strategic ways to slit your throat or cut your stomach and watch your guts fall out.
They talk about new vacuums and how is the best way to wash dishes.
You know what? That's why all of y'all are bitch made.
I'm just over here
Oh
minding
my
my own
god!
business.
Have you tried that new
together.
Dove dish soap? It like cleans the dishes all by itself.
You know,
Oh
you're
my God.
minding your business, which is why you're. I'll give you. I'll consider you a human because you mind your business.
All right, thank you, Cozy.
Also, Cozy has a comic book coming out on the 26th of January, 2024.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh,
$100 a pop.
It's complicated.
It's gonna be
Don't
worth
listen to
it.
him completely, but please listen to
$100.
him.
Oh man, see, I was there until you said the 100.
Either way, making a comic
$100.
book
You
is
know
kinda
what?
cool.
Unlike some other people, we're not out here begging for money, and they're not being honest
Man,
and
this is just
transparent
auto.
about it. All
Hey,
right?
Hey,
The
I am
$100
begging for money,
is
guys. By
going
the
to
way,
a comic book.
everyone in the
Again,
chat,
Wise,
obviously,
you're offering value, bruv. You're not out here asking people to just randomly send you money. All right?
Here, yeah.
right. This is true, but yeah. Speaking of which, chat, you know we're never going to get monetized by YouTube, not with these bastards here. So yeah,
You're welcome.
please sign up for the Patreon. It's only $2 a month, and we'll thank you enormously for it. And we can finally buy some of these bastards a drink, something beyond dinosaur piss that they normally drink.
Hey man.
So, yeah.
Hey
Come
man.
on.
You guys could grow up and you wouldn't have to drink dinosaur piss.
Yeah.
But my juice box.
All right.
My
I gotta get out of here.
If you
Okay.
played Grounded, you would understand about the juice box.
I drink Capri Sun and chicken nuggets.
All right, look, where can we find you, sir?
You can find him in Wakanda, Texas.
Done.
Sure.
Done. She said everything.
San Antonio forever.
So look,
No,
is that it? That's all you got?
It's Dallas, all right? Not San Antonio.
Oh, Dallas forever, right? I'm sorry.
San Antonio. No, just go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
So where
that's
can
all
we
I got,
find
bro. Cozy
All right.
Cozy said everything, bro.
New York
Cool
City.
beans.
Let's go.
All right, Triple, where can we find you, sir?
Yeah, you can find me on the YouTubes and the Twitters. I'm streaming Liza P every Tuesday and Thursday. I beat the game. So yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks for showing.
And you can find him here also every Friday evening as well.
I forget to do that every time.
I know. So he's embarrassed to identify himself on this podcast. Yeah.
He was really paying
Oh
attention.
man.
All right, Darth, where can we find you, sir?
Same. So there you go. No, here every Friday. Twitter at Praxis Darth and Xbox Darth Praxis. Someday I'll do some more, but it's not going to be right now. Later, maybe.
Okay, cool. Super, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me on YouTube at Supanova Gaming. My PSN is Supanova Gaming. My Xbox is Real Supanova, and I'm on X at Gaming Supanova, and or Twitter, whatever the fuck. And then I'm here every Friday as long as I don't get Jim Ryan.
Damn right. Damn right. It's going to happen
All right.
sooner than later, though. You know that.
Cerebral, where can we find you, sir?
I don't know.
On planet Earth, there I help you out.
Yeah,
No further
you
questions.
can find me on Twitter,
In the
Cerebral Paul
stars.
1, Twitch, it's Cerebral Paul. You can find me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on 4GQ TV. Tuesdays, you can find me on Xbox Ambassador channel, and also later that night on whatever
Retro
Renegades.
Renegades.
That's
Retro
the one.
Renegades, yeah.
And I don't know, and other places like that. And so there you go.
And what about every Friday?
I don't know. Whatever.
Well,
It's a place.
oh, very fucking funny. Okay, you better not.
I mean,
leave.
I'm already here. I mean, it's Friday. I'm
If
here,
you haven't
so-
put the two dots together, you can find them here as well.
yeah, yeah.
And you can recheck. We're gonna have Xbox information in the description as well. He has a podcast, and you can find him at Xbox 488 on Twitter as well. Before we leave, I want to thank everybody in the chat. De RPG 88. There's this one guy who's got a really big name. Where'd he go?
You owe it to him to say every last.
Yeah, Cali Rex, thank you.
No one cares about
FUTube,
Callie. We
FUTube.
established he plays Warframe.
FUTube, and there was another one. Guardian Hungry Diablo Cannabis Guardian. Oh, that's his name. Thank you.
Lord. Wow.
Diablo,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so let me go ahead.
I'm
and
not
say,
adding him as a friend anywhere. Okay.
Might be a good friend.
at least not legally, right? You're not officially, right?
yeah.
All right.
You might be
Okay, so let me say this. For I want to select DE as the recipient of the $20 gift card. D, send me a message via DM on Twitter to tell me which console you would prefer, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, or Steam, so I can go ahead and send you that code. So yeah, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for showing up. If you liked the podcast, please hit the like and subscribe button. D said he doesn't want a $20 gift card, so I guess I'll choose somebody else.
Well, in that case, go fuck your mother.
I'll take it. Put that towards
No. Hey.
Cerebral Paul.
Yeah, I live in Africa.
I call
Right?
dudes.
No.
You know.
I'm the resident victim here. I'm high on the totem pole of victims. I deserve the $20. Thank you. Guys.
You're also from Wakanda, Texas, the most fucking technologically advanced place on the planet.
What?
He deserves it. Give it to him. Come on.
All right. So, do you want me to give Loke your $20, Mr. DE? Is that okay?
Think of me, man. You know, I'm a cool guy. You know.
Or do you want to give it to
you play Destiny?
Triple?
You play Destiny. Buzz off.
It might not be able
I
to
helped
hear
you guys with your game sharing
mother.
question. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so put Triple or Loke. Who do you want? Triple, put T, Loke, put L. You don't have to type out their whole
Roll
name.
the dice. Come on, man. Tell us who's hitting it.
Why are you telling me to be lazy?
Here
Type
we
out the full name, one letter off, and nobody gets it.
Or C for
D,
cripple.
just put a letter. Okay.
Oh my god.
C.
Burn the $20 next time.
C for cripple?
Tax?
Jeez.
Are you worried about claiming a $20 gift card on your taxes?
Man.
It's like, hey, is this a write-off? If it's not a write-off, I don't want that shit.
We got to talk about you and
So D.
issues.
All right. So who do you want, Triple or Loke? That's all I need to know. I know you said it was never mind, so decide. Since you're the one who won it, so you get the one who decides who it goes to.
You decide.
And so while he's typing that up, okay, guys, that is our show. Yes, sometime today.
Rochambeau, bro, these motherfuckers can't play rock paper scissors over the internet, dude.
Okay, decide one. Yeah, come on, dude.
Are you supposed to do it now? I'll do it with you, Wize, huh? Rochambeau, what you gonna do?
You just
What is that?
delay your camera so you can see what they throw first, and then you throw the right thing. Oh, sorry, it's delaying my camera. Well, my scissors beat paper. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, no.
All right, I think Super deserves it. Fuck it. Super.
Yes.
Super deserves it.
Okay, we'll give it to Super. We'll give it to Super. Super,
And
just tell me where you
has it
want
to
your
me.
$20 card.
I appreciate him for that.
It's fucking hilarious, man. Jesus.
I don't
Guys.
Too much pressure. Again, too much pressure.
Yeah, Super needs to chill, man. That is too much. Quit your job, Super. Seriously, you're very funny.
I don't have a job.
All right.
No.
So Super just
Well,
said
you're already on the
where
right
you want
track.
me to send it. All right, but guys, that is our show for tonight. We will be here back again at the same bat time, same bat channel, 6 p.m. Eastern next Friday. No, same bat time, same bat channel. Okay, oh well.
No nuts in
Anyhow,
What?
all right, and on that note, thank you for tuning in. And remember, you can be anywhere, but you've not been anywhere until you've first been wasted with Wize. Have a great night, everybody.
Clearly.
Well done.
Oh my